You could.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to King of the Castle. And welcome to my lovely crew, as I like to say. Currently consisting of exactly 3 people.
Four
Yes.
with you.
Each of us are one nation unto ourselves.
Let me load the game. You may now join in.
Okay.
Oh fuck, I forgot my pronouns.
Yes, there I am. Personal
And let's
wealth
go.
100. Let's go.
So, let's see how fucked up the kingdom is. I mean, faith is really high.
Look,
I mean-
the gods.
you forgot that Friedrich II in this timeline was a very faithful man, no matter how good he was.
But also,
No.
yeah,
I'm aware that that's the reason why faith is so high.
not just that. I also did some tinkering, you know.
Oh,
Hmm?
tinkering. Oh,
Oh, don't remind me about that, please.
yeah, no, we're
Oh. Okay.
Well,
We're
don't-
poor. You're the richest.
don't
bloke
pull me
here.
into your group. I'm not poor.
You will be poor.
I am
You will
not
be
poor.
poor.
Incorrectly stated. Oh, and you're the rich one. Can we have communism in here? Let's split the bills equally.
Oh, don't
Well,
say...
let's-
Zenog,
let's-
Zenog! There's an American president, don't say that.
Look, I'm, as my grandpa once said, I'm not a socialist, I'm a communist.
Same thing.
That was to some, like, right-wing
Anyway,
person.
let us start. I mean, that does mean that all of you will have to do a lot of characters, just saying.
Oh, yes, I know.
Probably.
Oh, man.
He's fine.
Who's the spy master? Who will be our spy master?
Owen.
Your Majesty, you have some big boots to fill, and with your father out of the picture, the nobles will be looking for any opportunity to replace you. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you?
Just a moment, I'm pouring myself a glass of drink.
A glass of drink.
Yes,
Which drink in specific?
of my drink. I am drinking
which
sparkly water with syrup.
Oh,
Hmm.
disappointing.
Nah, that's
So-
that's solid.
Wait, did I turn the in... Oh no, I muted that audio channel. I was like, why am I
Right.
not hearing the in-game music?
Yeah, you have a few.
Also, don't forget to put
choices.
us in our groups with the other people.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to get back to Emperor posting. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, let me just give you the channels back. Come on, go Emperor,
That's me.
Emperor and Salt Spire posting.
I haven't gotten yet to the grandees, the barons, or the chiefs yet. But I'm certain.
Well,
I'll
you
find-
haven't gotten to the patricians. The
Yeah.
barons and the chiefs. You have definitely been in the grandees because you're responsible for 95% of the contents of that channel.
Yes.
Anyway,
There is
so,
much
you remember
substance.
how last time I said that I want to go for Conqueror because that's historically what Frederick the Great
Still
is
gonna
known
try
for.
again.
So,
Right.
that
Yeah.
failed, so I'm gonna try again this week.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Understood, my king.
A warrior king is sure to be remembered fondly if he wins more battles than he loses.
Hmm.
I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, your majesty.
I saw I just noticed something. Rakos,
Yes.
you've never died.
No, I haven't. I am Rakos,
I'm
my
Tyler.
name. And I
Okay,
have
council
been Rakos
introduction.
for as many- I have been Rakos
Rakos, you're the
for kings.
Chancellor.
Yes, I am. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet the Council of Nobles.
I shall introduce myself to the chiefs of the North.
Hmm?
Good luck with the days ahead, Your Majesty. You'll need it dealing with us lot.
I shall introduce myself to the Counts of the East.
An honor to finally make your acquaintance again, Your Majesty. I was dismayed to hear your father's passing.
And lastly, the Grandees of the South.
May the ninth god bless your reign, grandson. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith.
Surely. Alexa RNL, thank you for the follow. Will you be joining us in this game? And with that, the introductions are done, by the way. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices, as the nobles argue. Is this what my father fought so hard for?
Of
Yes,
course not. He
exactly.
fought for faith,
He was a holy man.
He was a holy man.
and it worked.
Um,
It was very faith.
Your Majesty, it was an honor to serve your father, but now it's time to wear the crown
1 second.
yourself.
We have had the same chancellor ever since Friedrich Wilhelm I.
Yes.
This one is 60 already.
This chancellor is
Bare minimum.
like 70 or 80.
He's probably at least a century old.
And don't forget all the rest.
Is this guy the emperor?
Our-
I
Podcast.
I am the Emperor of Mankind, as is tradition. The council will decide what happens at your coronation, as they have done for the previous kings of Hohenzollern.
Alternatively, he's Kane.
Maybe. Maybe.
In the name of Cain.
Either option fits.
I mean, I think Cain would be more fitting, since he was also Stalin's advisor.
Okay, so this chancellor is Kane. My noble
just waiting
character
to take
is the
over.
Emperor
At some point.
because he also hasn't died or aged. And he
Nah, but
keeps
in
changing skins.
the noble families, even though the name doesn't represent it, you are always a new person.
Ah, I see. I see.
Yeah.
It should. I think
You're
it's
like the
funnier
next
if it's
generation.
The same person.
So you're not
It
the
looks
same person. You
identical.
are your original grandson, but you're still Rakos.
Ah, so I should have just said. So I should have said cousin instead of grandson.
Well, yeah, this king is your cousin.
Yes.
Let's get this over with.
Okay. Shall we call the nobles in?
Let's see what the nobles will decide. I mean, I know
What do
one
we
option. Wait, what?
What?
Wait, the option I want isn't here.
Yeah.
Okay, what-
That's pretty great.
No,
That's not gonna
no,
happen.
No. I know what the heck I want.
Okay, start the vote.
Holy shit, that looks impressive.
Oh, I know what you want.
Oh.
Oh.
What is he gonna take? Oh.
Yeah, no surprises there.
That is impressive. That is impressive. You're right.
That's impressive. So might.
Show us your might, my liege.
I mean, authority and military go hand in hand. The common citizens of the capital are lined up in a winding queue that loops along a dozen streets. One by one, they are brought before my throne, bowing and scraping. After a bit of prodding from my watchman, each citizen slices their palm and smears their blood on my boots, swearing their eternal loyalty. No amount of scrubbing will save your shoes after this.
They're stained a nice, beautiful brown color.
The last monarch to hold a blood oath ceremony was King Timion the Mad, who also once declared war on the color blue. The peasants mutter darkly that another tyrant now sits the throne. How did you know? Sorry.
Goodness.
I'm the first servant of the state.
And the son of a saint.
Yes.
Vitalia of the Zenok dynasty, eccentric political fixer, leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice.
Were
My
you saying
fellow
Frank
towns,
Sinatra?
in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those times of glory, but not while the false King Friedrich Wilhelm III wears the crown.
What do you want to do?
Oh.
Subterfuge?
Yes.
Okay.
I would have picked sorcery, but then I would have roadblocked at B.
Because of faith.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
I-
That's 10 faith. How the fuck am I going to reduce it to 5?
The counts plan to replace the king's advisors with their own agents. First, they must. Wait, haven't the counts picked this scheme like every time? Except for the first, because you tried to summon a demon once.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and then max out your faith.
Then we
To
attempt
advance their
to-
scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. So one more still to go.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly mute the Revolution Industry Discord.
Seriously.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's like one of 4 Discords where I actually get the little icon on the Discord icon, and I hate seeing that. Anyway, Hala, okay, of the Own Zombies clan, legendary northern troublemaker, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning as if in a trance.
Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter King Frederick Wilhelm III. How do we make that happen?
Well, how do you want to make that happen? Oh,
Oh, I see.
I see something.
I see something too. And I just
yes.
felt we're all gonna be schizophrenic.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we're all doing
all of you are gonna be
Yeah.
really schizophrenic.
Let's not get back to
It's
it,
incredible.
shall we?
Ragnarök.
Mhm.
Of course you did.
The chiefs plan to make an alliance with the ice giants to take over the kingdom. First, they must not be weak, or the giants won't take their proposal seriously.
I won my
Their
first
goal
game.
is to have the highest. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise their military to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Oh, look.
Oh, look at that.
Incredible.
And lastly, we have Grandees with Nazar of the Rakos lineage, legendary southern prodigy, stands bathed in sunshine, droning on as in a daze.
A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered.
Oh, fuck you, Honor. What are you gonna do?
I see.
Mhm.
Wait a second.
I see the obvious option.
Well, I don't, because I'm dumb, so I'll go with this.
Well, I think the obvious
that's
option that
not
Zanek was
good.
mentioning was C.
Yeah.
Probably
Your
was,
farming's
yeah.
at 8.
Yeah,
Yes,
you already
but
have the highest farming
I
in the
don't
kingdom by
care.
quite the margin, actually. What happened to the counts? They usually start with the highest farming.
Famine.
I did.
Spiders.
Jeez!
Spiders.
Oh, wait a second. The
Giant
entire
bees.
last
Witches.
last game happened.
Yeah,
Witches,
Yeah.
famine.
bees!
Oh yeah,
Oh,
bees.
bees as
No,
well.
no, there were giant flies.
Oh no,
The
wasn't
bees.
it like no, there was spiders, and once you remove the spiders, you got problems with flies.
Giant, yeah,
Yeah.
giant flies.
Ravens as well, I think.
Ravens.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the Grandees plan to
Farming.
the
We had an
Grandees
ecological nightmare.
gentlemen. The Grandees plan to incite a peasant uprising to overthrow the king before swooping in to steal the throne for themselves. To advance their scheme, the Grandees must raise the treasury to 2,000 or more in 2 seasons.
Well, it's something you want, isn't it? You want a treasure that's larger than 2,000, right? Don't
Gonna
you?
Right?
get a lot of bribes this game.
Right.
Won't you?
I'm gonna get
Right.
myself call for Unity.
A coffee and a tea.
Mhm.
A coffee and a tea.
Oh fuck no!
A fishy wedding? Excuse me?
That is potentially one of the worst event shades.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that Runabot isn't here.
Oh, good.
Oh, I see, I
Oh,
see.
not the fish. Not the fish.
And I've thought
I already
if
had enough of
if
the
it
fish
actually is
rides
that
to
one,
give me
because
this-
if it is that one, I thought it would only spawn if the patricians are in the game.
Unfortunately,
Well,
like it's
Apparently not.
Well, okay, let's start with rumblings at the university.
Alright.
Your Majesty, we have been hearing disturbing rumblings from the university.
They've been eating partridge again? Wait, what does it even mean?
That's a statement. It means that probably partridge is, doesn't sit well with their stomach. Someone's been making like wild game.
Okay, then, what manner of
Nice.
rumblings?
Nasty rumors of secret nighttime meetings in one of the older libraries.
Oh, that's the Harry Potter gang. Doesn't.
The rumor is they are examining the rules of succession, the very rules that put you on your throne. Who knows what conclusions they may come to?
Well, I see.
Mm,
Hmm.
All right.
Owen, be the tiebreaker, or create a massive tie.
Won't
Well, let's
is
see.
that more than 50% actually in this situation?
Yeah, because 2 nobles is 66.66666666%
Into
of the nobles.
Yes.
So
Yeah, and that raises
basically,
stability.
if we want
Yeah.
to do anything,
The university acknowledges my request, but no scholar appears that day, or the day after, or the day after that. Huh. Okay, let's
Learn
get
them
fishy.
something. Okay. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Sale has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up relations between our two great nations. I'm a ninth great nation. The Isle of Saul is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats.
Oh god.
And I heard it isn't a proper marriage anyway. The Archduke is marrying a fish.
Hey, Ruckus, how do you feel having a three-way conversation with yourself?
Every god, someone else.
The groom is a finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient and actually amphibious.
Well, the church doesn't agree marrying a man marrying a fish. We mustn't legitimize this farce by allowing the king to attend.
Okay, have fun. Well, don't make this a three-way tie.
Do it! Oh.
I'll vote it.
Oh well.
Mm. Disgusting.
Send your warm regards.
I mean,
No,
that,
warm.
Send cold knives.
Fair enough. It's just the king sending the regards.
Yeah.
Cold knives. Or swords, whatever. Gladiuses, spatas, whatever.
Just
Zanok?
heat up the sword, I guess.
It
Anyways.
seems like he's got long
Must
swords.
these regards be warm? Can't they be icy cold?
I'll compose a polite refusal with accompanying congratulations, but it's a shame. This is a chance for real diplomatic progress.
when the common folk of the south hear about the Archduke's wedding, they are broadly supportive of the union. Public opinion turns against the overly strict church. Okay, just to briefly elaborate, what would have happened if we have chosen the top option? So, I go attend that wedding.
Don't.
One of the potential options is that I try to convince the bride to actually marry me instead, so that I get her gift, the marriage gift.
It's a good thing the moron who tried it fucked up and didn't get the fish.
Yeah, let's just say Renamon tried really hard to fuck a fish.
Yeah, that
he
sounds like
failed.
Ren.
And he
That sounds
failed.
like Ren.
Lastly, Honor Guard.
Sounds very much
Let's
like
see if
Ren.
I actually get a choice, because 2 of my Honor Guards have died.
No, I think you always have the
I
choice
think it resets.
between two.
Yeah,
Okay,
true.
Zanok, you get the Marshal.
As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs with their most famous
Famous
Ah.
warrior heroes, yes.
warrior heroes, the counts with the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, and the grandees offer the fiercest battle nuns from the
Sisterhood
Battle
of Steel.
Sisters, Adeptus Sororitas. Unfortunately,
That's the
we can't
Sisterhood of Steel.
recruit the Eastern Knights. There's been a major scandal. Some of their poetry was plagiarized.
Incredible.
What in the absolute? They
Look.
won't come to the capital until this blows over. You'll need to pick someone else.
So, in
Okay.
other words, I always cannot choose the honor guard I had last.
Yeah.
Well, the honor guard you had last was
Plagiarism.
the Southern nuns, and
Well,
then
pick
No,
the
they
obvious
died.
option.
oh yeah, forgot. Well, who do you want?
Well
Pick the
then,
obvious
first of all, I mean, okay, we can just skip all past the fluff. I just want to hear about the battle-bitten brethren from the Tatarlands.
A band of fearsome fighters from the Tatarlands called the Battle-Bitten Brethren who value their bees.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever.
Specialized
I've made
in
my
body
decision.
work. They're called. I wait your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty.
I have a coin next to me.
I thought
If
you were
it
going to go for
lands-
the obvious option.
I'm just using a physical coin. You will have to believe me on the result.
How about we do this in the Cog Discord instead?
Okay, well then. If it is heads, I choose the nuns, and if it is tails, I choose sorry, other way around. Heads is the Northern Warriors, tails is the nuns.
Okay, fair.
Oh, look, it's tails.
Really? Rigged. Isn't usually...
Silence.
Is it the nuns? Nice.
It is indeed tails. Yeah, it's the nuns.
Wow.
Everyone keeps complaining that the bot is rigged. I call BS because I didn't make it.
No, it's just that like
Not
we
even
used Zadok used the bot in the COG Discord, and it's just standard to say after every result you just say rigged. It's
Yeah, fair.
standard.
Understandable. I would too.
Of course.
Will you make the
Well,
arrangements?
It's a
then?
good thing. It's a good thing I didn't toss the coin because it just fell to the ground.
Well, now you won't have it ever again. The arrangements are made.
I hope it's. Oh,
Also, the
I
the
hope-
physical coin would have been heads.
Too late. Well,
Well, I
I'm-
rigged the coin gods. Yeah, as previously stated, I will make the arrangements at once.
Lovely. The Sisters of Battle arrive in the palace a few weeks later. They nod to me silently, their solemn steel mask betraying nothing, before filing into formation behind my throne.
Oh, also, the High Gothic name is Adeptus Sororitas.
Yeah, Adeptus Sororitas, yes.
But doesn't that refer to the entire order?
No.
Is like what's the name for a single sister?
A Sister of Battle.
Yeah. So a group of them would be Sisters of Battle. Not? No?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I said the Sisters of Battle. Ah, whatever. I don't have the
saying
entire
that-
Adeptus Sororitas standing behind my throne. That would be a bit excessive.
Well, I'm pretty sure you have the entirety of the Sisters of Steel, though.
I guess. There's a deer park.
Oh, for the love of...
Oh.
Okay, let me start the auction. I
fun.
guess Owen can decide what he wants.
What do you want?
Well, it doesn't really
Give me the
matter.
deer park already!
I
will.
will. A
I
deer
will.
deer park and fortress would be nice.
Good.
Hmm?
I mean the deer park, but not the fortress.
Wait.
Also,
Works.
other way
It's-
around,
it's
Rokos.
I
I
choose
guess I'll
you.
play
I mean, Owen, the fortress would also help you in your objective.
Yeah.
Don't listen to him. The military does not
Yeah,
come up
just-
afterwards.
Oh, wow! I suddenly have more money than funded more money than. That
Could
was
you also
fast.
fund my stadium?
Who would have guessed
My stadium.
that this would
Fund my
happen?
stadium.
Stop cheating!
Fund my stadium. Fund my stadium.
Who would have guessed?
Fund my stadium.
Cheating!
Fund my stadium.
No, I don't think I will.
Fund my aqueduct, maybe?
But the fortress is useless!
But we have a deep park to compensate.
To compensate for what?
In compensation.
Oh,
Fuck.
I
Sorry.
love being rich.
I'm
Okay.
the one
Trade
trading
your
with
some
you.
here,
money.
you draw cool art.
Oh, there is the follow-up event
Oh,
still happens. That is the follow-up event. Oh fuck. Um,
Fish.
let's start with the summoned scholar.
Oh.
Your Majesty.
Oh.
You
Your
go
Majesty.
ahead.
You wanted to see someone from the university.
Finally! You are very late.
The provost sends her humble apologies, Your Majesty. We were engaged in epoch-defining work.
Right. Tell me what's going on at the university.
Gladly, Your Majesty. We are investigating the poetry of the Trolden folk, researching the properties of very large sextants, training beetles to use corkscrews.
What?
Beetles? What's a
Yes,
beetle again?
beetles to use corkscrews. Don't you understand? We're opening bottles of wine with beetles.
What the fuck?
The fuck don't you understand? It's very important work.
But-
Epoch-defining.
Prepare the dilly, you mean?
But there's something going on?
There's always something going on, Your Majesty. History does not pause, even when we're wasting our time here in the throne room.
This man is a buffoon, Your Highness. We should get rid of the kingdom. We should rid the kingdom of such ignorant minds.
You also think we should rid the kingdom of existence, but
Well, at least that's my opinion. But the matters concerning Poitiers University fall under the control of the council. By the ancient laws of Queen Alma herself, even in such trivial matters as to what to do with a weasel like this.
My
Who the
father
fuck
should have
called
just
him a weasel?
forbidden them.
Oh my lord.
Oh my.
Go!
The only, well, whatever option you vote for is gonna give stability, so.
Yeah.
Vote!
So. One person
Okay.
votes actually, then. Actually, yeah, that means that. Yeah, it's just still gonna be a net zero. But the best outcome would actually be one person voting. And no one
yeah.
else.
I still kinda want to, put him in the dungeons, he might be useful later. The scholar is dragged away, begging to be provided with parchment, some ink, and perhaps a few volumes from the library to pass the time. No.
What are you doing? I'm an
Finding a
old man.
spouse.
Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner than later. Perhaps that fish.
For fuck's sake.
Guard? Well, I need a new chancellor.
You're not gonna get one, dumbass. I'm stronger than any member of your guard.
Despite being 70.
I'm well over 70, young sir.
Well, gentlemen, I'm not gonna bother making a poll for 3 people. So, state your options in the chat. State your opinions.
One die.
I would just like to point out that this is a man.
Okay, we're gonna roll
And?
1 die 3. 1 is for man, 2 is for woman, 3 is for any. Let's see.
You already know my choice.
3. So that's it.
Oh. That's 2 of 3. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer.
A lot of females, I hope. Okay, an island
I'm a
rises.
A fish. They have a fish to offer. Your Highness, something most strange has occurred in the Ghost Sea. A new island has risen, halfway between our shore and the Isle of Sol. The Finn folk raised it from the depths using their weird ocean magic. It's true, Your Majesty, they did raise it with their weird ocean magic. They'll gift it to him on the day of the ceremony of his marriage.
I have a question.
What?
The Archduke of Sal. That sounds like a man. He's getting married to a. Okay, let's not think about that.
Yes.
Don't think
He's
so.
getting married to a male fish. Yes.
This is terrible news. That island is of immense strategic importance. We can't let it fall into the Salish hands. Bring in the tactical nuke.
Well, what are you gonna do, my king?
Oh, I know.
Veto.
You are vetoing for no
I
fucking
will
reason.
not do that.
I would
Right,
never even.
fair
Just
enough.
don't vote then. Let democracy.
Ah, yes. Democracy at work. Democracy at work.
True democracy.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes.
I mean, in all honesty, if that option would have been available, would you have picked it?
No.
Probably not.
Maybe.
That was a waste of a
If it
veto.
was funny enough. It was. I would have been outvoted 2-1. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, it
Well,
would
we
be
shall
interesting,
send
but
me
one
to conduct secret negotiations with the Finfolk.
One moment. Fuck. Good. Now hop to it. I don't care what you offer them. Get that island.
Preparations begin for my clandestine visit to one of the Finfolk's undersea villages. My Chancellor has heard of magic reeds that allow the bearer to breathe underwater, but such a thing will take weeks to track down. We'll get to it. At least that gives me time to prepare for my underwater visit. Okay, well then, let's
Oh,
Oh yeah, it was 2 seasons. Somewhere in the vast southern
You haven't
hills is a
taken taxes yet.
Yeah. Those occur after like the 3rd or 4th season? Every 3 or 4. Somewhere in the vast southern hills is a forgotten pilgrimage site. Once it housed the saint's bones. Now it plays host to a secret night meeting of grandees.
Seriously? You already make the boner puns so much with the Moloch. Why do you have to do it again?
It's not enough. The
Besides, you
knaves
could've
couldn't care less
referenced
about the king
previous
or his ordered wealth. Oh, he's supposed to incite an uprising in this climate. We should start by ensuring the king actually has some wealth to flaunt. A shame the king seems determined to be destitute.
I haven't had an opportunity to get money yet.
Yeah, you considered not being poor? Perhaps he's just really bad with money.
I haven't spent a single coin yet, or haven't not even received a single coin yet. The treasury hasn't changed.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're just bad with coins, sir.
I'd also like to inform you the person saying that is also poor. We actually have another...
The Chiefs. Actually, I shouldn't just. Okay, no matter what I do, I don't want to bribe all of you, so fuck you, I guess. The Chiefs. Oh, wait, the Chiefs get more wealth.
Yes.
No!
Oh, God verdammt. Derbscat, welcome to the party. Let me get you an invite to the Discord the 4 of us are sitting on, which you can join. You will get a special channel to
Gaze the
do
Emperor.
stuff with your fellow counts, I believe. Yes,
I'm pretty
counts.
sure that's Emperor posting right now.
Counts as Emperor posting, indeed. And if you so desire, you can also join us in the voice channel and make sure that Zenok doesn't have to butcher your character.
Or improve upon it, as the case may be.
I shall now
Depends.
confirm this tax.
Wow.
Hey, look, you fulfilled your goal.
Wow.
Let's start with the imprisoned...
Don't let him spend money.
I'll start with the imprisoned scholar.
Oh, yes, I get to be an old ass man again. Oh, and the what? Yeah, let's go. The scholar you arrested, Eurytus. Yeah, this is the fucking. The scholar you arrested, Eurytus, has been teaching the officers guarding his cell the economic sciences, and now they're negotiating for better pay.
So... Oh, what am I gonna do?
Well,
So pay them more.
So pay
I
them
do-
more!
paying them more. It's a bad monetary decision. It's a bad fiscal decision.
You made a bad fiscal decision as well by banking on the bank.
As you wish, Malage. There are quite a lot of them.
My officers are extremely pleased with their pay raise and congratulate themselves on their newfound negotiation skills. The scholar turns his attention to teaching them politics.
Oh no.
I mean, I like the authority. Anyway, let's visit some Finn folks.
No.
The Finn folks sent a stagecoach made from a giant clam pulled by seahorses. I equip my magic breathing reed and hop inside. The clam carriage plunges back beneath the waves, and I am whisked down into the murky depths. A few hours later, I arrive at an undersea citadel of kelp-woven huts. The prince meets me at a grand table formed of knotted coral. Tiny Finn folk spawning swim around my legs as I sit.
Make sure not to get husk infection down there.
I packed ABX and Calixinite, don't worry.
It's a Grandy of the South for the Fitful Prince. Okay.
What the fuck?
No! I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, Rokos, if you don't want to do every voice, you can pass it on.
I'm such a prestigious visitor!
Wow, this place is amazing. A wave passes overhead, momentarily dousing me in shadow.
So you're here to discuss my betrothal to Archbishop and the island I'm giving him as dowry?
Military.
First of all, someone caught the barotrauma reference. Yeah, actually, if you look into the VODs on my channel, you will notice that just yesterday we played Barotrauma. We play it every Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it, let's go and do a military check. This new island could cause a war between your future husband and me.
Yes. Oh, well, too bad.
Fuck all of you.
Did you come all this way just to make threats over a tiny bit of land? I'll never understand you, surface folk. Begone. Do not visit this village again.
Good, at least you have no association with these scum.
My clam coach spirits me back to the surface. As I wade into the beach, I gasp for breath. Air never tasted so good.
Most unfortunate, your majesty. The wedding will go ahead after all. At least you tried.
A month later, the marriage between Archduke Shomo and the Finnfolk princess goes ahead. I don't stand, of course.
Specifically.
The new island proves to be immensely beneficial for Zalish trade. They expand their operations, outcompeting my own merchants at every turn. Ugh.
Dumbass.
Are you kidding me? It's also a green military outpost. The islanders of Zal become known as the undisputed masters of the ocean, while the grandees can only seethe and cope.
Screw
Fuck's sake.
King! You're a shit king!
You know what's funny? The net military of the kingdom still hasn't changed.
Incredible.
Because Chiefs has gone up 1 and Grandees has gone down 1.
Yeah.
Eligible options, let's see.
I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance.
Yes, I know. The Chancellor leads me to the Great Hall, where there's arranged 3 portraits and easels, for now each is covered by a cloth. Alright then, let's see the eager bachelorettes. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. Owen.
This is Nell, firstborn son of the Northern Owen Zombies clan. Apparently the other Northerns have nicknamed him Windspeaker. Can't imagine why. Among the Northerners, he's made something of a name for himself as a fearsome warrior. He was already engaged once, but it didn't last. No one's sure why.
I can see the appeal, I suppose. Oh, well, that person isn't here, Zanok.
This is Lorelei, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Dubscat dynasty. Apparently they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for this portrait. Hey, what is she smiling, actually?
Well, yeah. She's smiling as much as I am.
She's had a laboratory installed in her castle and spends most of her time there conducting bizarre experiments. She's obsessed with her family legacy, creating the dynamo.
She's an intriguing candidate.
One moment. And finally, from the south, Fabian, eldest son of the Durakos lineage. He's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right?
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 You're gonna pick the one from the south, right?
Right? He's a savvy businessman who's had success in the spice trade. Oh, and he's been involved in several high-profile affairs over the years. Major scandals.
Not bad at all.
What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance.
You're gonna pick the one.
You've got
I have made my
Who
decision.
counts? Yes.
You're gonna pick the one from the south, right?
Are you? Well, which of them
Right.
do you wish to marry? Miss Lorelei,
What
Mr.
was
Neil,
the
or Mr.
name?
Fabian?
Of the wife of Friedrich Wilhelm I, do you remember?
I don't remember. At all.
Check the mods. Give me a moment.
Also, apparently, mappies aren't happening
For
today,
the
Sag.
points.
One moment. Performing
I don't-
research.
Zenok is saying that we'll be picking the south because they have the highest defiance at the moment.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I see.
One moment. I've almost found it. No, wait. It's that portion. Okay, found it. So... hold on. Which one did we pick?
That
The first one.
doesn't really matter.
Frederick. But,
Also, was that Pilier? Welcome to the
Oh.
party.
I won't be
Lorelei.
schizophrenic anymore.
First one was Lorelei.
I'm gonna be
somewhat.
schizophrenic for the entire game. Let's go!
Research complete.
I will be picking Lorelei. Once
yeah.
once I saw that name, I was like, I gotta have to pick that.
Yeah, well, it's the only girl in the entire kingdom. She's the only one that you can
No,
actually
no,
have children
not
with.
not even because
Lorelei
she's the only
was the-
woman of the three. It's just
Also, yes, Lorelei was
Lorelei.
the beast again.
and I mean, I heard her sing, and her singing convinced me that she needed to be my queen.
Yeah, no clue
Right.
with that reference.
No, it's I'll explain once Rocker says his line.
We have many newcomers
Excellent. I'll make the arrangements.
coming into the chat. So hello everyone.
Yes, hello. So to explain, there is a I guess it's a fairy tale. To a certain extent, there is a rock in the river Rhine. I think actually somewhat close to Köln, where
Yeah.
and on that rock sits Lorelei, and
Oh.
her singing attracts the sailors towards her, and their ships then crash on that rock and they drown, trying to get to Lorelei. Like it's essentially like the sirens
Yeah.
from Greek mythology.
Understood.
And like I remember last time I had that I just instantly got the song by Genghis Khan into my head. It's like Lorelei, Lei, Schiffe ziehen an dir vorbei, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But yeah, also Flying Dominion, welcome to the chat. That Discord invite link you see there is the Discord. I mean, that goes to both you and Pilia. Is the Discord that we are sitting on. You will have a special text channel in there. Also, Rockers, you don't need to be schizophrenic anymore.
No, I'm not schizophrenic anymore. Shit.
Where you have a specific text channel for the faction, where you can scheme together with your fellow singular noble. And
Yes,
if you
well.
want to voice your character yourself and don't want one of us to butcher it, or more specifically, one of those three, you can join the voice channel as well.
Sal, I think it's time for the question.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, fuck. Okay, Pilia, you are a chief.
Time for question. Time for question. We
Oh
have
no.
heroes, aircraft, transports, monster tanks, silent weaponry, unique units, experimental units, missions, infantry, careers, shuttles. Wait, no, skip that. And characters.
Oh, you don't actually need to buy the game, but sure, I guess it's good that you supported the studio like that. They will complete the first stage of their scheme in a season?
Yeah,
In
I
2
think
seasons.
No, we already have taxes and
Also, let's go with
So next
characters.
season.
Also,
Yeah.
screw you for not taking more money from the Chiefs. Yes,
Strange as it sounds,
Nah, not necessary. Not
So-
necessary.
very important.
question is this. Strange as it sounds, there is a GDI character that survives from Tiberian Dawn to Tiberian Twilight, which does not exist, so Tiberian Wars. Who is this character? Your 4 options are James Solomon, Michael McNeil, Mark Shepard, and Nick Parker.
Solomon?
Let me just prepare the option.
I mean, I do remember that General Solomon was in Tiberium Wars. Oh,
There
fuck's
is
sake.
none.
Well, Periel, you are in luck. You don't need a code. You can play via Twitch chat. I mean, you already joined the game, so you should know, shouldn't you? Okay.
To answer your the question, it's actually Nick Parker.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's the only character that is confirmed to have survived up to the 4th game.
I mean,
The
who
third
cares
game
about the
was
fourth? Who cares about the 4th game?
In
Seems
the 3rd
to
game, he was
cover-
groveling about how the Mammoth Mark II program was cancelled.
Yeah, Billy, you're terribly sorry.
Yeah.
We've spent money for nothing.
Also, it's gonna get really funny right now because since I failed to answer Xenok's question, he redeemed something called language change, which means
Oh,
that
no.
for the next 10 minutes, everyone has to speak their native language. If your native language happens to be English, you need to talk in gibberish.
Bar, 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 bar.
The time starts
Bar, bar,
jetzt.
bar, bar, bar.
Oh, Chaos im Königreich. Weit im Osten sitzt Graf Xenok, richtet Graf Xenok ein Abendessen in seiner Burg aus mit ein paar erlesenen Gästen.
Valstībā viss ir kārtībā. Neviens nesauc, lai karaļu padotie atteiktos no amatiem. Mums tas ir jāizmaina. Vairāk haosu, vairāk panikas. Tad mēs varēsim ienākt iekšā un iedot karalim olīves zaru. Nudien. Un ja viņš to neņems, mēs viņam iedosim ar to pa galvu, līdz kamēr viņš beidzot piekritīs.
Das Ziel der Grafen des Ostens ist es, die Stabilität auf 4 oder weniger zu verringern. Und dann kann ich mir noch ein Gesetz aussuchen und ich glaube, ich werde meine Stimme mit meiner eisernen Wahl ersetzen. Die Übersetzung ist so scheiße. Badum. Heureka!
Augstās debesis, jūsu augstība. Viens no parastajiem cilvēkiem no man īpašuma ir atklājis kaut ko unikālu.
Ich wette 5 Mark, dass es das Sandwich ist. nevermind. Ist es nicht. Wir brauchen einen Bauern, wir brauchen einen Pöbel.
Hm.
Ich war verloren, habe Schafe gehütet in der Wildnis und ich hatte kein Wasser mehr. Dann sah ich einen Sonnenstrahl durch die Wolken brechen. Die Stimme des 9. Gottes sprach zu mir, ich schwöre. Er sagte, trink und sei genährt, weil du glaubst. Und eine frische Quelle kam aus dem Berg. Bist du dir sicher, dass es keine Halluzination war? Beim Blute der Toten, nein! Das Wasser kann heilen! Das Wasser kann dich heilen! Ein einziger Schluck hat mein Bein geheilt.
Tiešām, īstens brīnums austrumos. Tas ir nu dien jaukas ziņas. Mums ir jāļauj, ka šīs valstības ticīgie cilvēki varētu vienmēr piekļūt šiem svētiem ūdeņiem. Nē, lai visa pasaule varētu. Pagaid, mirklīti, par brīvu jūsu augstību.
Okay, na dann. Was haben wir hier? Was haben wir hier? Die sind irgendwie alle scheiße. Und los! Very briefly, you can vote by typing !vote followed by the letter you want. Language change is not over yet. Oh, sieht so aus, als ob wir momentan eine wunderbare... Na, okay, jetzt haben wir eine Entscheidung. Piriel fehlt noch. Pilier. Ich weiß nicht, klingt französisch. Scheiß Franzosen. Scheiß Franzacken. Was? Der Erzbischof grummelt, dass das heilige Wasser benutzt werden sollte für Höheres genutzt werden sollte, aber er kann sich nicht mit dem Rat anlegen. Die Grafen schicken ihren Pöbel, um das heilige Wasser umzuleiten und ihre Farmen und ihre Bauernhöfe zu versorgen. Es ist ein großer Erfolg und die Felder sind sehr ertragreich. Der Pöbel nennt das gesamte Gebiet den Brotbeutel, die Kornkammer des 9. Gottes. Hungersnot. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hallo, Eure Majestät? Ich komme weit aus dem Norden, um euch zu bitten, etwas mit dem Kornpreis zu tun. Ich kann es mir nicht leisten, meine Familie zu ernähren. Ein Tag von harter Arbeit ist nicht genug, um ein Brot zu kaufen.
De heeft gelijk. De prijs van graan in het noorden is buiten onze controle. Gierige handelaars maken profijt terwijl dat de gewone mensen sterven van honger.
Oh. Ich mach mal das und los. Stimmt ab, meine Adligen. Stimmt für das Richtige.
Aber nicht so viel.
Sanok. Nicht schummeln.
Ah, scheiße.
Wir werden einen Deckel auf den Preis von Korn, von Weizen packen. Ach, Dreck. Wir deckeln den Preis von Weizen, aber die Händler benutzen den Weizen einfach, um Alkohol zu brauen und kein Geld zu verlieren. Als Resultat geht der Nachschub an Weizen von fast gar nichts von ein wenig zu fast gar nichts. Der Bourbon ist even schlimmer. Ist even mehr im Arsch. Und Hunger greift um sich im Norden. Scheiß, okay. Hochzeit! Meine Hochzeit zu Lorelei ist natürlich das Thema des Königreiches. Adlige und Pöbel kommen aus dem ganzen Königreich kommen, um es sich anzusehen. Für eine Woche und einen Tag ist die Hauptstadt eine gigantische Feier. Es scheint, ich bin der Einzige, der nicht teilnimmt. Stattdessen mache ich mich bereit für die Zeremonie. Und schon bald stehe ich in St. Bertrands Kathedrale mit der wunderbaren Lorelei an meiner Seite.
Это ņemšu sievieti kā savu legālu, kā savu oficiāli pieņemto sievu.
Ja, ich will.
Tad es jūs pasludinu kā karali un sievu.
Nach der Hochzeit gibt es natürlich ein Fest und nach dem Fest einen Tanz. Meine Frau Lorelei weigert sich überhaupt zu tanzen. Stattdessen verzieht sich stattdessen in eine Ecke, um sich mit sich selbst zu beschäftigen.
Nog een goed huwelijk, zie ik.
Und als wir uns dann endlich alleine, zu der Zeit, wo wir endlich alleine sind, ist es schon längst nach Mitternacht. Und ich habe mich noch nie so müde gefühlt.
Vai tu redzēji 8 vārnas, kuras sēdēja uz baznīcas torņa, kad mēs ienācām katedrālē? Tā ir slikta zīme.
Ich bin sicher, da ist nichts, was du fürchten musst.
Alright.
Thumbs up. And frack.
So, before we carry on, I would just like to say, Pilier, thank you very much for the follow, and especially for the Prime subscription. I very much appreciate it. So, once again, I mean, you already joined the Discord. Feel free to hop into the voice channel, and if you wanted to avoid your character's voice being butchered even further. Same goes to Derpcats. And also, Flying Dominion.
Ah, there you are.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh.
There is a... Actually, how am I supposed to pronounce your name? Piriel?
Yeah, that's good enough.
I hope you're not French.
No, I'm not French, it's Spanish.
Ah, good.
Good.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so this server went really fast for the French.
We haven't...
I mean, we have
Yeah,
one French guy in here, actually, but we had one. He was fine with our fuck the French attitude, though.
Well,
Like,
usually
hey,
the French are fine with the fuck the French attitude.
Okay, well, anyway, let's carry on with the game. My words
Mainly
don't seem to
because
sink
they're
in.
the
Instead,
highest
Lorelei bursts into tears. What kind of fucking...
Well, as we've already previously established, you're shit at marriages.
Yes, you are.
The peasants have the right idea. They get married for love, not for politics. Oh, to live a simple life of a commoner.
Both my
Oh.
father and my grandfather were somewhat happily married.
Not this time.
And the first Lorelei was very happy.
Well, yes, maybe.
Well, then maybe this Lorelei is just broken. It's just the cheap ass version from Russia or something. I don't know.
Well,
Your life's not so bad.
Oh, you don't get it, do you? My life's a perpetual misery. And no one understands, not even my king.
Lorelei pulls away from me and retreats. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh no!
And retreats to the spare bedchamber, slamming the door. I'm left feeling a little
beginning of
depressed
the
and
end.
dreading what married life will bring.
Ouch.
hmm,
Ouch.
This is
incredibly
gonna
so.
be
Oh,
really
and
bad,
now-
I feel.
Everybody
mean-
is
Yeah.
sad
I
now.
think this is heading towards divorce territory.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be a divorce,
Are you
but
even gonna
we
be
are
alone?
certainly going in the wrong direction. Far to the north,
Yeah.
where snow blankets landscape and wolves howl in the night,
Yeah.
the
so-
chiefs plot to bring about the end of the world.
Oh,
Ragnarok.
I like that. That's a cool thing.
Yeah.
Ah,
Praise Morgana! Intel talks with the ice giants are going so well that they've gifted us a new patch of fertile land. Southern valleys. Yeah. Don't question
Mhm.
it.
Continue. Sir?
No, there's like a
Yep,
really
sorry.
uncomfortable silence on the on the room.
Is it like
I'm just trying to figure out who the leader of the Yurtun actually is. Whatever.
Doesn't matter. Keep going.
reminder about the phrase.
the gods are God? With luck, this will be the foundation of an alliance strong enough to rock the world.
So, Derpcats, I did nothing wrong. She's just a fucking imbecile.
Aye, the ice giants are a formidable ally, tall as a building and limbs like tree trunks. And those Southerners don't know how to fight them like we do. But first, we must offer something the giants desire.
Trade.
A whole kingdom's worth of pillage? Just what I was thinking. If we fill the kingdom with bountiful goods and plunder, the giants won't be able to resist.
Also, once again, Derpcats, the first Lorelei was very faithful actually, and that was the common ground we had a somewhat good marriage on. Because I let her go to the east to build a few churches.
Yep.
For the next stage of the chief's scheme, they must raise other regions' trade to a combined total of 12 or more in 2 seasons. Hey, look, as they for once haven't instantly achieved that goal.
Yes.
Moving on
May
swiftly.
I ask that you continue taxing people?
Okay, that's gonna be the sandwich.
Yes.
What's with the damn
Yes!
sandwiches all the
Also,
time?
what's this
Wasn't
event?
it
Wild
already
beast attacks.
invented?
Okay, let's start by requisitioning rare reagents. Reagent. Oh, whatever.
Ah,
Rare
Friedrich
reagents,
Wilhelm, I've
yes.
come to ask a favor. I recently purchased a very rare reagent for one of my alchemical studies, the pickled finger of an ice giant. Lamentably, it's been delayed. I was buying it from Chief Pilia 51. Could you ask him about it? If you have the time, of course.
I'll look into it.
Oh,
Most
will
please,
you?
Let me know how you fare.
I summon Chief Pilia to the council chambers the next day to talk in private.
Oh, hello, Your Highness. What can I do for you?
I hear you have something for my wife.
Unfortunately, I can't give you the giant's fingers just yet. Giant remains are sacred in the north. I have to take this one finger in secrecy. Your wife paid quite a lot for the privilege. The problem is, some of the other chiefs have suspicions about what I did. They are threatening to have me punished. If you still want this accursed finger, you have to promise to keep me safe.
Just give me the finger or you'll know the meaning of punishment.
You'll get ex-commed.
No. Fuck getting ex-commed. It happened too often already.
Better for me just deny an involvement at this point. Oh, come on.
Lorelei receives the giant's finger before week's end. She's most pleased with it. Oh, I have hope. I don't hear anything from Chief Pilea after my meeting, but I'm certain nothing good has happened to him. Oh, hey, look. Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the board club. Still not as shit as I am, though.
You're now one of the pores.
Yeah, now I have.
Oh, you died!
I see. You're not just one of the pores. You're not yourself.
I see.
Okay, my friend, you've earned yourself a new nickname on this server.
Let's go.
You are now Pilier the Second.
Already. Oh, poor thought.
I'll just speedrun my way into death. Let's go.
Well, to be honest, we've had, I think, four.
Yeah, so you can actually see it on the Discord still. Current standing record that hasn't been beaten yet is someone dying 3 times.
Well, let's see if I can get over that record.
I mean, we've never
not
even
a
made
record
it to
to
the
beat.
4th again, so like, 3rd is always has been the maximum that we managed to get. Let's talk about a sandwich.
Oh.
Flying Dominion, will you be joining us? Doesn't seem to be the case, so Rakos or
Oh,
Boost.
okay.
Yeah.
I see. I don't mean to exaggerate, Your Highness, but I believe I've pioneered the most incredible invention in the history of mankind. I was hosting a small party, playing cards with some old friends, such as the good Grandee Rakos. I called for a servant to bring me something to eat. It was both tasty and convenient, as my hands were occupied. Much as my good friends. What my servant brought me that evening, will change the world forever, Your Holiness.
I mean, this was a lot funnier when it was called the Polish Slovak.
Yeah.
Okay, it sounds like your servant invented it.
Barely, and he's my employee, so I own the idea. It's only fair.
Rakos?
One moment. Yes. Behold!
He holds in the air a plate. Atop the plate are 2 slices of bread with a piece of meat wedged between them.
It allows the hungry noble to consume 2 slices of bread, plus meat, all at once, saving valuable time. Meanwhile, the bread serves as an impregnable barrier, preventing one's hands from being besmirched by meaty juices.
I
What's
still don't like the fact that I don't have a ironic or satirical option here.
Well, that's because there isn't one that is in any way reasonable.
Well, maybe some of them can be ironical. Like, oh yes, I'm genius.
Oh wow, how astonishing.
Naturally, since this is my invention, I propose we name it after me. In a few years, I expect everyone to be enjoying a nice flying Dominion for lunch.
Nah, not as catchy as Paul. As Paul.
But naturally, this innovation cannot be made available for free. Every time a flying Dominion is consumed, I expect a small royalty payment.
Also, every time I hear Flying Dominion, I just have to think of Mengsk.
Yeah, I'm getting similar vibes.
Dominion.
Well then, I still think that Polski Slovak had a slightly better ring
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
Also, whatever Polak's Twitch name is.
So I have to confess, I still don't know how the different stats work. So I'm just gonna vote as like I think a chief from the north will vote.
Terran Dominion came out in StarCraft 1.
Yeah, the Terran Dominion was already a thing in StarCraft 1. Mengsk
Yeah.
faction was always the Dominion.
Well, I see the way that this is supposed to be done. Yes.
Sal, may I interest you to pay attention, check out the HLL Discord.
I just muted that so I didn't get annoyed by it. What's going on?
The last post.
I think I've seen a
Oh.
part of that. Start voting now, by the way. Europe!
Okay.
Start voting now!
Reminder, call for unity's in effect.
Yes.
I have asked.
So
like,
please do not vote for D.
Vote D.
Do not vote D. Vote
oh,
into D.
Oh, and which one? Oh fuck! There's no time. Oh shit!
Vote for
You
D
you
either.
can you
He
can
can
s-
stall. He can stall.
you can still vote after the time is up. You have until I remove either. Yeah, I can just leave this open for a little while longer.
It's okay. It's okay. I managed to vote.
I mean, I do have to give my
Oh wait, no. Okay, fuck. I just suck.
I have to
Fucked
give
it
my
up.
only paying
Yeah.
subscriber the benefits here.
Ugh.
Of course, even though you're not going to see any of the money because Twitch is thieving.
I have made.
Well, I mean, they
a
can't.
mistake.
They can't really thieve Prime subs. It's kind of hard.
There's a thing though. You can't really extract money until you've built up enough.
Yeah, Twitch will only give you a payment
Oh,
until
yeah,
you've
yeah.
acquired like piled up 50 euros.
Mm,
And I'm
That
not
is
even
very
I'm
dumb.
not even close to that.
Hey, you have to believe in yourself. Maybe someone will come and just give you like
I am
50 euro donation.
I mean, maybe, potentially, but I am not running a single advert on this stream.
yeah, true.
You have
Also,
to start somewhere.
Rokos.
What? Oh yes. One moment. Yes. My life. He would have invented the snack if I hadn't specifically requested a convenient meal.
Despite Grandee flying Dominion's protestations, the servant is brought before me. Bow before me, mortal.
Oi!
Oh.
Pellier,
Oh, yep, sorry.
you're the servant.
Oh, I'm the servant. Hello, your Majesty. Most people call me Footlong. Due to, large feet. Yeah.
I forgot that part of the event.
That's pretty great.
I hereby declare this snack to be called the Footlong. Rokos.
Moment.
Stop map gaming, goddammit.
I'm not. I'm playing fucking CK3. One moment.
You're map gaming.
You're in the main
I'm trying
menu.
to-
You're map gaming.
It is decided henceforth this innovative side dish shall be known as a foot long. And it shall be foot long.
Oh fuck, I just messed up the kingdom. Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
Footlongs prove mercifully. Okay, well, I didn't actually have a choice. I just had to choose to name it. You guys screwed the kingdom. Footlongs
I didn't.
prove a massively popular luncheon. Bakeries spring up across the south, experimenting with new ingredients. Turns out you can put almost anything between two pieces of bread. Well, what a surprise.
Yes.
Because to give you a bit of comfort, I'm playing Mental Omega in the background.
Yeah.
You're a madman.
No.
I got like too many tabs open. It's annoying.
And now a wild beast attacks.
A wild beast?
Beast, not bee.
Beast.
Oh, sorry. Wait, now it's the second one. Oh yeah, the second one has like this problem. It has a really. Your Highness, I bring you tailing from the north. Wildlife has grown but a sack in rural areas. They're attacking villages and travelers all around across the region.
Beasts,
My
you say?
ears. They bleed.
Aren't you guys a bunch of fucking a bunch of drunkard adventurers that usually kill everything?
Rock and stone.
Rock and
Rock and
stone.
stone.
Rock and stone.
To the bone.
Not Majesty.
Because everybody here playing DRG.
Because
Dwarves are
Rock and
best.
stone,
Not the
boy.
elves.
Genre. Dwarf genre.
If you don't rock and stone.
You ain't coming home.
Like coming home.
These are not a mere beasts, your majesty. They are green hulking creatures, clearly twisted by magic.
Squeaky, what the fuck are you doing?
Some say they walk and talk like people. The Northern warriors are afraid. They say the creatures are
Okay, first of all,
creatures are dark omen, a sign of the end.
could you like stop twisting your nuts, please?
Just please, no more.
It's pretty funny though.
You're also gonna ruin your damn voice with that.
Trust me.
It's pretty good though. It's
Oh
pretty
my
good.
God.
It's not.
It's
So
pretty
knock?
funny.
Yes. Seventh Takers, what's gotten into these chiefs that they can't handle a few wild animals?
They ran out of alcohol, clearly.
The other regions have plenty of their own problems, your majesty. No one wants to march up to the frozen north for something like this.
Then what am I to do?
Points of order, your highness. The Church of the Ninth Gods could provide shelter for those who need it. All will be welcome, whether they are adherents to the true god or not. It's the least we can do.
I mean, the chiefs are actually somewhat adherent to the true god.
Yes.
Afterwards, they'll be conscripted into the Astromiltarm.
Yes, of course.
Or, if you can afford it, send a detachment of mercenaries. Afraid of a few wild bears. That should put an end to this crisis.
Astra Millie, what? You're on the guard, son.
Good. I'll immediately spoil it for everyone. The final path of the Ragnarok requires stability reduction.
I see. I see.
Hey! Polak! You finally made it.
Well, welcome back.
Also, there's a vote going on.
Yes,
And I just
so
noticed that
we
he's broke.
go. Welcome to the team, mate. Those broke people.
Welcome to Team Broke.
Hello, my lord.
Hello there.
We would have had a nice Polski Slovak, but
But we are
No,
broke.
we're having a footlong instead.
Yeah.
yeah,
Hello, we get
and-
it. What?
Mr.
Yeah.
Footlong.
Wait. Did you just change the name of the sandwich? I mean, Polski
Yeah.
sandwich?
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, it's a foot long now.
Fine.
We didn't have
Um,
a choice.
I shall instruct the Northerners to seek refuge in the Ninth God's churches.
Understood.
Oh, also, I just noticed you're farming. The
Again.
Archbishop instructs all churches across the north to open their doors to refugees fleeing the attacks. They are more than glad for the assistance. Over time, the beasts withdraw. The Northerners are grateful for the church's help, with many finding a new place in their hearts for the Ninth God and his disciples. I should have gone for a faith victory. I would have won instantly.
Yes.
Stop that! You wanted the army, you wanted history.
I know.
Sitting here rolling with the
Deer
thing.
Park.
Wait, that's a deer park.
No. Well,
I mean,
would
Zanok, you
rather-
actually have some money for once. Okay.
Call that money!
No money.
You call that money!
I said some money.
Wait, did somebody just say money?
Uh,
Where?
I need you.
Okay, so, if you don't know how it works, you type !fund, then the letter corresponding to what you want to fund, followed by the amount you want to put in. On the right, you can see how much money you all have. Also, you can use the Twitch extension, which is hopefully working. Start bidding.
Hopefully.
Press F to pay respect, I see. Derp, you forgot the letter of what you actually want to fund. Yes, Polak, you
well.
have such the treasury.
You lucky bastard.
We are the ones who found the coin in the south. A miracle.
Yes. All understandable. Really.
Nobody
Perhaps you have
expects
cloning
it.
vats somewhere, and then you just cloned yourself multiple times, and then got the money out of your multiple copies. That would make sense.
Did any of that make sense to anybody else?
No.
Not really.
Good.
I mean, we all know that the Barons are just made up of Pollock and no one else.
That was dirty. That was dirty.
Hey,
What, it
why
was
not?
the last second... How?
Oh my lord!
That was so dirty. I don't know.
I mean,
Type 0
Flying Dominion
actual.
sniped it in the end, yeah.
Who's Owen? Owen.
Oh, Owens didn't go through.
Yeah,
Oh,
um,
it's so
the-
dirty.
Too
zero-
much money into this.
I
Yeah,
thought
zero
thought
too
Dear
much.
Park, we
I
have
thought I
the
was being
first
so
element.
stealthy. I thought I was being so stealthy. No one was like, no one wanted to pay anything more than one of the
Okay, about my heir.
Oh, yes. What of your
My
heir?
marriage to
Hmm?
Lorelei has grown stale. Oh, we get along well enough, and we've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. That's still one of the happier marriages. She cares more about her stupid alchemical experiments than my happiness. But spark or no spark, I'm about to get medieval on that bit. I mean, we still need it there.
Seriously?
Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding is a magnificent affair.
Actually, Pollock, what are you?
I am the
It's a
bro.
magnificent.
You're
But
Grandy.
John's
something's still missing. You need an heir.
I mean, what are you that apart from broke?
A
Broke.
Grandy.
Yeah, that's broke.
Broke.
Not all Grandees are broke.
Yes.
We can change that.
Somewhat?
Well, to be honest, they are the poorest faction, so broke.
That's...
Well, actually, we're the richest faction wide, but we're also the poorest faction.
So you're
noble
wide
ones.
but not tall. I see.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
okay,
need
well
someone
then,
young whose
Chancellor.
loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins.
My wife and I will have a child together.
Uh-huh. Yes, understandable. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. The traditional method. No one will object to it. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business.
Legends Rising. Who's
You
spy
are
master?
aware of the ice giants, I hope. Brutish creatures that live in the frozen wastes beyond our northern borders. In a time before, they ruled the north and kept people as slaves.
Ooh.
The chiefs are willing to let bygones be bygones. They're forging an alliance with the giants to bring down your kingdom.
What are the chiefs offering to those overgrown monsters?
My intelligence suggests that the chiefs have offered up the kingdom as plunder for the giants when the time comes. It's not often I say this, but the kingdom's strong economy is a problem. Even the ice giants can sense such a lucrative opportunity.
What am I supposed to do? Tank my economy?
That would certainly be one strategy, yes.
No, clearly these are the Jotun from Jotunheim.
Who from what?
Reference of some kind.
Norse mythology.
Yeah.
Never heard of
Ice
it.
giants.
From
They're called the
Jotunheim,
Jotun.
No
Iceland.
clue.
And they live in Jotunheim.
Yeah.
And Loki has a few children with one of them, which births
Yes, and
Jörmungandr,
Don't care.
The
and some
horse.
others.
Ah, fair enough.
No, Loki is the mother
horse.
of the horse.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very
Right.
strange.
Correct.
The eight-legged horse that then
Well,
Odin
go.
rides around on.
This may reduce to 12. There is potential.
Vote for unity. Remember.
Yeah, that's like that's like one of the
And
most
fuck.
fucked up parts of Norse mythology. That Loki is Sleipnir's mother.
Yeah,
What?
A lot
Yeah,
of things in life are fucked up.
that specific one is quite fucked up.
Yeah, did you not know that?
I did not.
Yeah, that's
I
like.
knew that. I knew that for a while.
I mean, okay, I only knew it because next to me in my bookshelf I have Norse myths and the fairy tales or like whatever by Neil
Norse
Gaiman.
Elves and fairy tales?
No,
Excuse me?
Norse
Where can I get
myths,
that book?
myths,
That's cheating.
Myths and fairy
s-
tales.
sagas.
Yes.
whatever, by Neil Gaiman, which is a somewhat more light-hearted retelling of the Norse mythology and some of the stories in it.
Yeah.
We shall send Tribute to the Ice Giants. That did do the
Tribute to
trick.
Ice Giants? Have you lost your mind?
Oh, I just noticed something. Oh, it'll be fine.
Yes. Yes, you have just noticed something, haven't you?
I've certainly ruffled a few feathers, but hopefully it means you've slowed the chief's own giant courting tactics. Godverdammt. Talk. New gods! There's a new god on the block.
Okay, for your wellness, I will stop doing the voice.
Thank you.
For your wellness, sir.
Thank you.
For your well-being, yeah.
Your greatness, I have come to thank you and the Ninth Church for your kindness during the so-called season of the claws. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad for the help. The creature's attacks have eased. I can only imagine why, but I thank the gods for it, both the old and the new.
May they never return. Once the chief has bowed his head to leave, my archbishop is quick to lean over to me.
Your Majesty, we are presented with a golden opportunity to expand the church's influence. We should capitalize on this goodwill immediately.
Hmm,
For fuck's sake.
I see. Understandable.
Start
Good.
voting.
I
Not
see, I
good.
see.
I mean, somewhat, whatever. Give me
There
my
was
damn faith already.
There was bullshit.
You're not a grandee, Zanok.
Shut up.
Deus vote! Deus vote! Deus
There was
vote!
bull- there was bull- It's crusading o'clock.
The Emperor protects.
Good heavens, look at the time!
Spanish Inquisition!
For the grace, for the might of the Lord.
In the name of the holy.
I don't remember the rest of the song. So tell their story again.
Oh, I have
Tell
one
the
question.
Swiss
What-
guards
what
the
happens-
story.
What happens if the defiance goes too high?
Don't need to worry
Well,
about that.
Rebellions.
That's it.
The chiefs are predictably angered by my brazenness. Still, my recent aid goes a long way in smoothing over any disagreements. What?
No.
The missionaries yield mixed results as the months pass. Some are successful in turning the northern peasantry towards the ninth god, while others find themselves chased out with only the clothes on their backs.
The faith this round. Oh my
Yeah.
I should have gone
Oh.
for the religion again.
Yes, you should. Yes, you should have.
It's
Yeah, I
gonna
already
be
want
much
to be tied
worse,
with
Your
Well,
Highness. At
I will
least
say
no
it now.
one- Yes.
If I fail at military again, I will pick the one that's most likely to win me the game.
Unsurprising. Last time it was the same thing.
Unsurprising.
Okay, reiterating. It could have been much worse, Your Highness. At least no one was mulched alive to appease some shrub goddess or the like. Isha.
Damnable elves and all that bullshit.
March of the
There we go.
Giants. Back in the north, Chief Own Zombies is hosting yet another feast at his clan hall. Not everyone is in the mood for celebrating, however.
No developments, I'm afraid. The Giants aren't willing to commit. Not yet, anyway.
Hmm.
What's the problem? They leave their brains in the ice caves again? Or are they too scared to take on a measly king? Nay, not enough plunder. We must make the other religions bigger. Regions. Bigger, juicier targets.
Was about to ask.
Religions, yes.
The
Even
chief's
bigger
aim is to reach other religions, combined trade to 12 or more.
religions.
Yes, religions.
Time for
Hey.
some... Da-dum.
I would appreciate it if you raised taxes more, my liege.
Oh god.
I would
Okay.
appreciate
The
it if you raised
grandees-
taxes
Hear
even
about
more.
that?
Gentlemen, the grandees invest wisely in perfume exports, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. I shall confirm
I'm
this tax.
perfectly willing.
Why are you giving me
I
tax
think
me
the
on-
commission for
You
Portuguese lobby.
dropped me down to 0 again, you prick.
So, the grandees can no longer rebel.
Well, actually,
You
yeah.
fucking bastard!
I think that's about to change though. Let's start with another bishop, I guess? Hey, you can't rebel, fuck off.
Your
Well, we can
Highness,
still vote.
I come before you with a humble plea. We, the chiefs of the north, have had an awakening. The ninth god has found his way into our lands. With your help, of course.
Mine.
Will you induct us into the church?
I shall call a vote then.
Very good, your majesty. I would be most happy to perform the rites on this new bishop, should the council agree to it.
Oh, yes, the council. Mm-mm-mm.
Go on, gentlemen.
Give me the bishop.
Mm.
What
no,
do you
something-
intend to do with a chess piece?
Fuck's sake.
Will
It
I
has
get
been
more
chosen!
defiance from
It has
this?
been chosen!
Will I get some more defiance from this? Maybe.
Don't
Maybe.
think so.
Well, it's mixed, so probably some will raise and some will drop.
Yeah, we shall see. I should have put an iron vote on that. No, whatever. Stability is also nice. We shall install the Northern Bishop.
I see.
Ah, scheiße. The council has decided that a new bishop shall be ordained. First for the Chiefs of the North, Chief Pilier II, and his fellow devotees are overjoyed. The other
I see.
regions, however, are more reluctant to accept the new bishop. All kinds of excuses are given, but in the end it doesn't matter much. The bishop is ordained at St. Bertrands within the month.
Let's go.
I see.
Yeah.
Food riots.
Your Majesty, the famine in the north grows
Oh,
worse
scheiße.
by the day. Riots are breaking out in all major townships in Skarma to Tormgrand. Starving mobs are pillaging bakeries, granaries, and merchant houses. What are we to do?
Send in the tanks. Wait, no.
Send in
Oh,
the
okay.
army! Send in the army!
I mean, that is
is the
essentially send in the tanks.
Yes.
I wonder how
Also,
much it
after
will be.
this, awaits a question.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes.
I see.
Hmm.
Military.
I
You
wonder
know
what
to
I
do.
will
Call in
choose.
The military.
Send in the tanks.
Good.
Grim-faced northern soldiers break up the riots in brutal fashion, driving the starving peasants away and leaving dozens dead. Barricades are set up on major thoroughfares. Okay. Martial law has, effectively, been declared. This does help restore some order to the north, but it does nothing to alleviate the famine, which worsens by the day. Peasants are resorting to eating grass and stripping bark from the trees.
Time for the question.
Okay.
So, list contains heroes, aircraft, transports, monster tanks, silent weaponry, unique units, experimental units, missions, infantry, careers, and that's it.
Let's do careers.
which is the only career that does not get extra progress on their career skill by taking or dealing damage, Vermintide. Options are the warrior priest, the outcast engineer, the battle wizard, or the mercenary.
I'm gonna go with the engineer.
Let me just prepare the option. Congratulations. You guessed correctly.
Oh wow. I mean, it was the only thing that didn't really involve that much, that direct combat.
Randy, Ravel! Randy!
Nah, I'm not a rebelling boy.
Pollock!
Nah, we have no soldiers. We literally have 2 tickets and a horse. That's our army.
The grandees have been struck by...
It needs to happen right now. We don't have any other choice.
We literally have 2 horses and a chicken in our army.
I don't
And that's
care.
all.
You're not as bad as the grand...
You just refuse to give people food.
You're not
A
as bad
palace
as the Patricians
mutiny.
are in most runs. Rakos.
One moment. It's the officers of the watch, Your Majesty. They've been learning politics from the scholar we arrested, and now they're demanded a representative in the council.
That's never going to happen.
They're threatening to leave all the cells unlocked, Your Majesty. Fear for your life should that happen.
There's no question of changing the constitution of the kingdom. Such a thing simply cannot be done. But there are always other options. Oh god. Not that.
Oh?
Go on. Also, Pollack, why are you actively voting against your scheme?
Singe works in mysterious ways, my friend.
Siege? Are you following Siege?
Oh, wait. Shit. One moment.
Rokos, you need to vote.
One moment. I did a goof.
Stop map gaming!
No!
Tell Egan Grump that Zaldarim is demanding your full attention.
No.
No!
Keep map gaming.
Okay, it doesn't
I'm
matter
gonna
what you're
go
voting
keep
for,
map
so I'm
gaming
just gonna
device.
carry on.
Destroy the mental Omega device.
We shall convene a fake council I can sit on. From that day forward, once a month, a council is convened consisting of the captain of the watch, the palace cooks, a cook's daughter, 3 stable hands, and a drunk cleric who stumbled into the meeting looking for a latrine. This parliament of fools is eventually given oversight of palace entertainment and, by all accounts, do an excellent job. So I may have lost authority, but you still can't rebel.
Dumbass.
That's just insanely stupid.
Let's move on. No, I don't want either of any of these. How about a taxing issue?
What?
One moment.
Zadok?
What?
You've been bleeding us dry, Zedek! Zedek! Your Majesty, help us! Zedek of the East has been bleeding us dry, they have! They sure have, they have. Look at him! Look at him!
I mean, he's just been spending the money as soon as he gets it out of the peasants. Clearly, not
No,
literally. I hope.
No, I'll make use of a compendium, Your Majesty. Our taxes are 10 times higher than they've ever been. I can't afford to feed my cows.
A treasurer, please. Well,
surely
Derp
we-
Scats, you just joined. You get the short straw. Also, welcome into the chat.
But I don't know if they
It's
can
true, Your
talk.
Majesty.
Oh.
Count Zenak of Nod has been taxing the peasants at least twice as much as the next highest noble.
It's been a hard century, Your Grace. I've barely any gold in my vault. I'm just doing what I can to stay afloat.
Aren't we all?
This is a matter for the council's consideration.
Oh, yes, I see, I see.
I see.
Go on. Go on.
See,
I see. See.
I see. I see.
See.
Is no one else gonna vote? There is no
Apparently
call
not.
for unity active, I would just like to say that.
Yes,
Yeah,
we know.
Call, well, call for unity, but
No for call.
I see what you're doing there.
See,
No
senor.
focal unity. See? I see.
Fuck all of you.
Or do you not see?
Senor.
We see. See, I see, I see. If I can't have one thing, I'll have the other.
By the blood of the dead, tax collection has been our duty since the days of old. Why should the rest of us be punished because of Conte Zenek of Nod's mistakes?
Hunt.
The royal tax collector proves to be diligent and efficient, but the counts are outraged at the implication that they can't be trusted. Oh, god. Wait, you need to be above 2,000. Oh, we're getting there.
And you're at 1950. A shame.
We're getting there. Also, bad shrooms.
Orcs.
Orcs?
What? Orcs.
Who mentioned something about orcs?
Bad news, Your Majesty. The northern villages are starving.
I think that's something that you're still saying.
Predictable, aye. But in their starvation, they have turned to foraging for ice mushrooms to survive. This particular variety is delicious and filling, but makes one very ill. After a brief recovery, all seems well.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh god.
You're still saying that.
It's still you
next
saying
morning, the unfortunate soul rises from the bed in a fused state, wandering the streets as touched by a demon.
that. Chancellor, could you examine our Colexonite deposits?
Our what deposits, sir?
Elixonite.
What do you need me to examine, sir?
Colexonite.
Then they drop dead.
Excellent.
This mushroom is so dangerous that my servants are calling the sixth god's bane.
Hmm.
Really?
It sounds rather useful.
Oh, well, I couldn't comment on that. If we can get more food in the north, we should at least tell the peasants that this sixth god's bane looks like.
Go on.
I believe in the heart of the spleen.
I don't
What?
know. Do you believe in the heart of the spleen?
BTS reference.
Is that all of you?
Yes.
Yeah. God
Yeah.
damn it. Well,
I
time to
believe
get
it's part of
time
the
to get
spleen.
excommed.
Get excommed!
I have a bard compose a catchy slogan warning of the six gods' bane, which is soon hummed throughout the kingdom. And that actually sounds like a success.
Sounds like a success.
If you see a mushroom glisten, your life depends on if you listen. That was one syllable too much. Ah, God. If it's wet without the rain, your father wields the six gods' bane. The catchy tune works as charm, and the common folk soon learn which mushrooms to avoid. A new trend of fungus farming springs up across the north. Success?
Whatever.
And lastly, it's time to execute a cunt. Sorry, I mean, no, we're kidnapped.
The fuck?
Your Majesty, the loyal and noble Conte Zanuck of Nod has been taken hostage.
Kidnapped? What do you mean?
It's some criminal organization. These horrid miscreants demand gold and safe passage to Ashmead in exchange for Zanuck of Nod's return.
As you can just say Zanuck.
Gold!
What gold?
Well, go ahead.
One moment.
Don't forget to vote, everyone.
Just ignore it.
There's nothing active on this, so just go ahead, do stuff.
Good. Time to get XCOM'd.
I hope not. We shall send the East troops after the kidnappers. The outlaws put up a hard fight, and the East's forces suffer heavy losses in the assault. But in the end, Zanuck is retrieved, safe as could be hoped for. During the raid, Eastern fighters recover a hoard of for fuck's sake, a hoard of gold and gems, some of which goes to the treasury, and some to Zanuck, who now actually has some money. Well, some.
Not much.
Some.
Some. It
Time to
exists.
tactic again.
One sec. I just need to do something.
You guys, I'm really liking this, but unfortunately I have to leave.
How-
I'm
How dare
really
you.
Sorry.
A shame, but you will be missed.
I'm really sorry. I hope that I'm able to get back in your tweets anytime soon, and I hope you have all really a lot of fun. Nice to meet you all.
Yep.
Bye.
We'll most likely be playing
Have a
next
good
week
one.
again, so
Okay, cool.
Just
I
keep
will
that in
try
mind.
to join earlier then. Thank you.
All right.
see ya.
See ya.
Ding.
I need
There
to do
we
something,
go.
'cause my
The grandees
just
finally
shut the
managed to
door.
complete the first stage of their scheme.
Oh,
Wait,
Back
what
in the
was
southern
one?
hills, the ancient pilgrimage site is once again awash with devotees. None of them are here to pray, however.
the peasants are getting rowdy, and it's all thanks to us. Now they don't know how much wealth the king's Now that they know how much wealth the king's hiding, they're itching to get rid of them. Careful we don't get them too riled up, mind you, or they'll start asking questions about our wealth as well. Well, not really, because we're poor as hell. Verily. Now it's time to incite
Are you
some
now?
real chaos. Oh, shit. Now it's time to incite some real chaos. Show them that King Friedrich Wilhelm III is not only greedy, he's utterly incompetent.
For the next stage of their scheme, the grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Hey, that seems familiar. I'm
We are never finished this
concerned.
game, are we?
That's extremely familiar, seeing as how that was a similar setup to the first one we ever had.
Let's start with my heir. My quest for an heir is finally complete. I stand before the council holding a small child in my arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council is filled with nervous silence. My son! The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, I've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Thank you.
A moment. Your Holiness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your son? What's his name?
Well, Friedrich Wilhelm IV, obviously.
Oh,
Obviously.
understandable.
There's more.
Praise the ninth, Your Holiness. I'm sure little Friedrich Wilhelm the Fourth will grow up to be a chip off the old block.
Yeah, well, I have an heir now. I just need to fulfill my ambition to win the game, and next season the Spy Master is gonna talk to me. Okay, Gossamer?
Hmm.
That's interesting.
I remember that. Okay, the Gossamer Shield.
Your Majesty, yet another of my The great tragedy of our time has befallen the East again.
You ran out of capes?
Worse than that, I fear.
Oh,
An order
that.
of once great knights have fallen into disrepute. It's the Order of the Gossamer Shield, Your Highness. They were once the greatest of the knightly orders to serve the counts. Their virtues were extolled by bards across the land. Tales that would make a troll weep.
That's a weird comparison.
But they've been brought low. They're working as glorified bounty hunters for the South. This is a stain of our non-existent honor of the East.
Nonsense! Our military has suffered some setback recently, so we hired Gossamer Security to keep order. For a pretty penny, I might add. Gossamer Security has been solving the problems we want solved, and kicking the buttocks we want kicked. Without asking many questions.
Dracob's Bones Gossamer Security. How has it come to this? These are knights, not mercenaries, and they need a reminding of a little thing called chivalry. Please, Your Majesty, I beg the council to be reasonable.
I mean, there's not much I can do to do something for the council. I
suggest we ignore it.
I am just gonna do that, and off you go. One person still missing.
Moment. I'm fixing map game.
What game are you even mapping?
He's playing CK3.
Call in a psychic
Yes.
dominator.
Nah. CK2 better.
Come on, Rakos.
One moment.
One moment.
Come on,
They
Rakos,
always
vote
say.
D! Vote
You-
D! Put the D there!
You're at 30 seconds. It's oh god, I should have just ended it.
Yeah, you should have.
The Order of the Gossamer Knights remain happy mercenaries in the south, enjoying the spoils of their labor. Slowly the grandees rebuild their garrisons. But the counts are not happy. Some openly complain about you, and rumors start going around about my unwillingness, or inability, to preserve tradition. Yeah. Okay, and a new contraption. Is it the printing press?
Your Majesty, a count by the name of Derp's Cat wants to present you with a new invention.
Oh god.
It's
the
the
Your
guillotine.
Majesty, we are entering a modern age. A more humane age. Yet botched executions are commonplace. Decapitations where the head doesn't come off, or hangings where it does. No more. Behold, a merciful machine for removing heads quickly and painlessly. I call it the Derp's Cat.
They swish away a cloth to reveal a huge machine of iron and wood, as I offer someone to place their head, and a heavy blade dangling ominously above it. The sight sends a chill down my spine. You want to name this horrible thing after yourself?
Why not? This is a machine of mercy. With a little funding, Your Majesty, I can distribute the Derp's Cat across the kingdom.
Fine, but we are not calling it the Derp's Cat.
Very well. I suppose we can call it the Decapitator.
Why don't we just call it the guillotine? Because it is!
Yeah,
Is-
the head
That's what
chopper.
What
his
is
name.
Sentinel Heap?
Oh!
The head chopper.
Sentinel Heap!
Wait, no,
Oh my
hold on.
lord.
Sure. Whatever fucking Henry Guillotine, whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah,
Your sacrifice will
exactly.
be remembered.
Wait, no.
Your sacrifice will be
We
remembered.
need
No,
to
let's
make
think
sure
about
it
this. It
works.
raises.
We need to make sure it works, man. We need to make sure it
Wait,
works.
No, I've
Yes.
already done significant testing. It is
We
unnecessary.
need this to progress. I'm sorry.
Smart price to
It
pay
has
for
already been
knowledge.
chosen. There's only 6 nobles. So it's either gonna be a tie or that.
Well, King, I'm
Your
sure you
sacrifice
are
will be
reasonable.
remembered.
Yes. Okay.
Don't blame me, it's the council vote.
We shall test it on
Wait,
Count,
wait,
Count Derbscat themselves. Oh god. That
What?
backfired.
What? No, no, I just wanted to help people.
Count Derbscat is
Oh.
dragged to the decapitator by my watch captain and the head is forced into the hole.
No, please.
Ka-chung! And we officially now have Derbscat. Where's the nickname there? There, that button. Derbscat the second.
The fallen shall forever be remembered as the Emperor's finest.
A small price to pay for progress.
Rockos.
One moment. Whoa. That is helpful.
With the value of the decapitator now proven, I take money from Count Derbscat's estate to fund the rollout across the kingdom.
That's double evil.
You.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I
I'm
think
gonna-
it's deserved.
Soon, I'm chopping through the backlog of condemned prisoners with unprecedented speed and unprecedented mercy. God verdammte Scheiße. Okay, let's end the season before anything bad happens. Start the auction, gentlemen.
Oh,
There's a deer park.
It would be nice if I could, fund
We already
anything.
have one.
Did we already have like 2?
Whatever.
Also, I would not recommend. Okay, well, you're not from that faction, but I wouldn't recommend building a thieves guild. You know that usually backfires.
So,
Just saying.
Prison's better. It's all the rage nowadays.
we build both. Everybody is happy.
I don't care.
Glad that both of the count buildings are being built.
I see. Incredible.
Ah.
Line the bloody thieves. No, fine. Right, I remember. Yeah.
Oh?
Oh, what?
Oh, no, okay, no, it's actually... No, people are just making sure that, C and D are actually going through, it seems. There we go, time's up. We built a Prison and a Thieves Guild, I think. Indeed we did. Mainly funded by the grandees.
Yes.
Probably because the
you
counts had, like,
know.
no money.
Nothing
Okay.
bad ever happened with both of those.
Oh, wait, we can rebel?
My
Yeah,
ambition.
You're at 10 defiance right now.
At the
You're
start
at
of
9
your
defiance.
We
You
need to do
said
this
you-
now. Begin the op.
Start.
We already have the deer park. If we just
Owen.
rebel, all we have to do is pick the assassin and we'll win.
At start
do
of your
it.
reign, you said you wanted to be a conqueror. You look
Ha!
You look like you're
A
glad to
bitch.
live up to those words. The kingdom's army is stronger than ever before. Well done, your majesty. But to shut down your nobles, scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas.
We should crush those disloyal nobles, take command of their armies, and force them to submit. Or if you're looking to unite the nobles rather than smash them, you could declare war on the Ishmedian Empire. They'll forget their schemes. If you win.
Declare war.
Where I shall crush all those plotting against me with an iron fist.
I don't see any plotting
Our
against
decision,
Wallow.
Your Majesty. I'll begin putting together the plans. But of course, it won't be easy. Your priority is to raise your authority in the kingdom's overall military as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles.
Okay, too much crime.
Now,
Open rebellion.
now
hmm?
think carefully on your next moves. Your Majesty, the courts are overloaded. They simply can't fit any more prisoners into their prison cells. I recommend we create a penal battalion.
A penal battalion? A penis battalion?
Oh, silence, you treasonous filth.
Oh, why did I do that?
What?
Ah, whatever.
Were you hoping that I would attempt the XCOM maneuver?
I mean, I should have put that on the least likely one, so that, like, because I expected all of you to pick the least likely one to have the highest chance of fucking me over.
No. It's,
But worse.
I
that's not
want
how this
you.
works. We want you to lower your stability by getting a failing stability roll.
I want
We
this.
should announce an amnesty and release everyone.
Yes!
Success!
Yes!
Wait, a success? Hold up,
Oh,
a success
yeah.
means my stability goes down?
Yeah.
What?
What?
The release is announced to widespread celebration. Many are skeptical about how safe it is to let convicted bandits and brigands roam the land, but the story of the King's mercy spreads far and wide. With it, royal popularity rises. Ah, goddammit. Blood money.
You're still on the clock for that. Oh, someone's. Oh, at least I'm not the one involved.
What are you talking about?
Nothing is wrong. Absolutely nothing is wrong in the East.
Really? Because you're looking at me like you've swallowed a wasp.
There's definitely not an old witch who lives at the border of my lands, and I definitely haven't been having money troubles.
Yeah, totally
Yes.
not.
Definitely, yes.
I mean, I guess the fortune that your father would have left you magically disappeared in the treasury.
And most importantly, she didn't offer me a fortune in exchange for just a drop of my blood. An offer which I absolutely didn't accept.
Sounds good, Chief.
Great stuff. Where's my wine?
Understandable.
Ever since I didn't accept the witch's bargain, I haven't found myself obeying her every command. I definitely still rule over my estate, not her.
Strange.
Yes.
Furthermore, she didn't forbid me from telling you any of this, and I'm not using negative statements to bypass her magic.
Well then, let's fetch the court physician to see if we can worsen the curse. Well, after we confined to a cold iron box with nothing to eat but salt, the magic stops affecting Count Derbscat II so strongly. They're even able to talk about their ordeal directly.
Incredible.
I always tolerated that bloody witch. She'd sell medicine to peasants and help them find lost sheep. I never suspected she was capable of something like this. We need to call a vote. Send a regiment to take back my stolen lands.
Call in the military.
I think we should let the witch go.
No, call in the military.
Aww.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna actually go back. No, I must trust in the heart of the spleen.
Trust in the heart of the spleen! Trust in the heart of the spleen!
No.
Besides, there's always plan.
Okay, it's gonna be a
Or
tie.
rather, plan A continued.
Also, I do wonder what wealth they're gonna take away from you.
All of it.
Precisely.
Yes, well.
We have
You
a
understand.
tie. We shall send in the military.
What did fail? What did fail?
Ah, for fuck's sake. When the Eastern troops arrive on his lands, the estate, the land itself fights them. The swallows them whole. Trees snatch them up and tear them apart. By the time they fight their way through to the manor, the witch has already escaped, along with what remained of Derbcat II's gold. The peasants have no memory of the time under the witch's rule, but the churches have been burned, with profane messages scrawled on their charred walls, and the fields have been sown with salt.
Oh, wait a minute.
I love how the most faithful
no.
province is the north.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, that
no.
is kinda ironic.
That's true.
The chain has been broken.
Chaos in the kingdom.
The kingdom's in
Wait,
great jeopardy, and the
that's a
council is calling for the king's inner circle to resign. Yeah, we haven't progressed past step one.
Yes, this is
We
a
need to
step-
increase the
first step.
pressure. If the king's in a weakened position, he's got no choice but to bow to our demands. No more interfering spymaster, no more marshal, chancellor, treasurer. A whole new inner circle made up of counts.
For the next stage of the scheme, the counts must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons.
Or even more.
I doubt that will
Oh,
happen.
fuck's sake.
Normal.
Wait, are you actively rebelling right now?
Yeah.
They are actively rebelling right
They
now.
are.
Oh,
They are
shit.
losing taxes.
That was the point, really.
You should have paid us more.
Maybe.
Well then, okay, these idiots are currently rebelling.
Idiots, we have no option. We've been boned by like bad picks for the 3rd time in a row.
Rebellion!
Absolutely.
Let's start with that.
I see.
At long last, the counts have reached their boiling point. You are confronted in my throne room by Count Derbskent II, soon the third. Their smile as sharp as a scalpel.
The Counts of the East will bring you down, pretender to the throne. We will rise up and fight for Viltra, the true monarch.
A reminder, Sal. If stability drops to 0, you lose.
This
I
is a
know.
formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield.
Think carefully.
Oh, fuck. I mean, I can't win
Yes.
during rebellion, so, I kinda want to murder you, but one day I will see your head on a spike.
There will be many heads on spikes before this war is over. Mine will not be among them.
And he comes starts from my throne room without looking back.
I didn't expect us to move so boldly, Your Majesty.
What are our chances against you?
Pretty good. The Counts aren't exactly a military powerhouse. I hope they don't persuade any other region to join their rebellion. That would be disastrous.
How did things get
Hey,
this
Grand
bad?
East, join us.
Huh, what would we have from that?
Oh,
The
yeah,
leader
yeah,
of the
yeah.
rebellion is me. We're citing your past transgressions as the reason for the uprising. Your unjustified execution of the sacrifice Count Derbskat to test out the decapitator, refusing to recall Gossamer security to the east.
Really? Because of that?
Well, that's our excuse. In reality, it's not all about you. It's a power grab.
So this is it. Civil war.
That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There'll be a lot of death and suffering before all this is over. I can't wait.
Yes.
I'll go dig out the trebuchets and earthshakers.
Nice.
Keep them sweet.
You must have noticed that the grandees aren't happy, Your Majesty. The rebels have a keen eye, and they will take advantage of the situation. If the South joins the rebellion, we'll be in serious trouble. It's high time you ask the grandees directly what they need.
Very well. When I call the council, the grandees whisper amongst themselves, glancing in my direction.
I trust the session will be a productive one, Your Majesty. The last few have been very long and without money for us.
What's
that-
there to complain about? We're all working together, aren't we?
No, it's just about the money.
No meantime, I'll blame it all.
I mean, it's not like I don't really have anything to do, so go fuck me. Really? No one's gonna vote?
Hmm.
What do you know I was gonna vote?
I
I
can't
voted.
even if I could. I mean, I can't even if... well, you get the point.
Ah, I love democracy. Would it give money to me?
We shall pay the grandees extravagant amounts for their help. I have the treasurer make some arrangements, and after a few weeks she comes to see me. Who's the treasurer?
That
Wasn't that you, Derps?
Oh, yes.
I think so.
Greasing a few palms is a foolproof tactic. The grandees are very pleased with their payments. Unfortunately, a few peasants got wind of it. They're not too happy about their nobles eating off silver plates during a war.
I'll do something nice for them another time.
Of course, Your Majesty, as long as the treasury has the funds.
I can only hope the grandee's good mood somehow trickles down to the common folk. Okay, let's roll the dice and see if I die.
They can't afford.
It's been a long time coming. Over 300 years ago, the was conquered. But before that, we were our own rulers, with the lineage of monarchs stretching back 1,000 years.
The glory days.
Indeed, and that's why we must rise up. By praising Vitalia on the throne, we will reclaim what we have lost. But first, we must decide on tactics. Dubscat, you know what to do.
You will not be able to afford an assassin.
We can launch a preemptive strike against the Grandees to cripple their military capabilities. We suspect that chiefs may join our cause. We can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the king's authority is low. We could also call upon the church to condemn the king, or finally, we can send an assassin to nip this in the bud.
Well, you have... you
Oh,
can't send an
fuck.
assassin because you're too broke.
Okay.
No, it seems like
Option
C is
B.
your only choice.
We could do...
Option C.
It's the only
Worked last
real
time, it will
choice.
work this time.
90%
well.
of the time.
It's true.
God damn it, the train of ascension is broken.
Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's
thank you
sake.
for meeting with me, myself. My
You're
message
welcome.
was most heartfelt. How could I turn down those in need? We are all the Emperor's children, after all.
Children.
Oh, I could
My
agree more.
wedge.
And on that subject, the church has been suffering lately, hasn't it? The king hasn't been giving me the support I deserve.
Every single region is almost at maximum faith. This church has not been suffering.
Because of my work, I did most of the heavy lifting. Alas, it is true, the king has strayed far from the light of the emperor. It breaks my heart, but a king with so little concern for the kingdom's spiritual health can scarcely be considered a king at all.
Oh, fuck all of you.
Now, Vitalia, on the other hand, if they ever find themselves on the throne, they would be sure to make a substantial contribution to the church's coffers. My work, not yours. Now, you know I care not for money.
Your father's
I only
work.
care about what's best for the kingdom. And what's best for the kingdom is a monarch who cares about the church. I'll lend you my full support, gladly. Thank you, Your Holiness. Go with the Emperor.
Faithful
Emperor
followers
the
of both the Ninth God and the King are thoroughly checked by the church officially throwing their weight behind the rebels. Their loyalties are torn in half. Thousands of...
Okay.
Thousands of soldiers desert to join the rebellion, fearing for their souls.
As planned.
I like this.
Could the game please stop, like, just stabbing me constantly?
No.
Oi! We got stabbed. The Counts got stabbed in the ass 3 times because of shit rolls for the
North rebel, north.
sessions.
No, I'm
Caesar
not
Rebellion.
rebel.
That's the 5th peasant I've had to send to the decapitator this week. And just like all the others, she was trying to steal our gold and give it to the poor. What they need with gold anyway.
Something is amiss, Your Majesty. Someone has been stirring up discontent amongst the peasantry, and I have reason to believe it is the grandees.
It's obviously the cows they are rebelling.
Just tell me what I need to do to stop them.
A peasants' uprising is trouble if not de-escalated quickly. The grandees will capitalize on the instability to install Nazar as monarch.
Sanok?
Well,
It's the marshal
so we
talking.
kill a few more, put the fear of the Emperor into them.
You misunderstood. That is exactly what the grandees want. It will cause chaos. Your Majesty, you must get a grip on the common folk. If the kingdom is stable, discontent will not be able to spread as easily. This will give me time to root out the conspiracy. The kingdom could certainly be doing better. If things don't change soon, these protests will only get worse. Perhaps the council will aid you in this endeavor.
Pff, the council will gladly fuck me over.
I mean, there's only one choice.
You could veto C.
Oh, lots of money. Wow. Everyone's content with that.
Also,
Yeah.
Owen, I'm
A reminder.
sad
the king
about.
can't
I'm
win
sad to tell you,
until the
but
rebellion
you
is
cannot
over.
riot. You cannot rebel.
A reminder-
You
Oh, you can't do-
both chiefs need to agree, and the other chief is gone.
Ah, I see.
Actually, if he's gone, the only one thing
No,
is
it only said one needed to rebel.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought.
yep.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
they
we were
rebel.
two, and only the half need to choose to rebel.
Well, you can't anyways now.
Well, if there's two out
Yeah.
of them, need
And-
to
Now
rebel,
it- now
but
we
And
can't
so they
now.
do. Day and night, unrest breaks out in the capital. Hundreds of city watch are killed, all while the council sits on its collective backside.
democracy.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you could actually rebel. Fuck. Okay, well then, a great battle.
We'll be happy to accept you.
Vast armies darken the landscape like the shadows of clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of boats. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. At least that's what I imagine. Most of my time is spent in the safety of my palace, poring over a giant map with my marshal.
Blip, 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 blip. Your Majesty, the army of the East is advancing on the capital, led by me. I was
My
seen aboard
army is
with the
advancing on the
commander
capital.
of the loyalist forces in the north. If they march now, they'll intercept the counts in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join with the forces with the army of the south. It's risky, but together they have a higher chance of defeating the accursed counts. What are your orders, Your Majesty?
The chiefs and the grandees should join forces.
Very well, Your Majesty. I'll relay your orders to the chief. It's Chief Owens on. He's the commander in the field. You know what to do, of course. Hopefully, they'll do as they're told. God knows, treachery can thrive on a battlefield.
They will do nothing, I guess.
We have our orders, but what should we follow them?
Okay, oh, and before I start this vote, ask yourself two questions. Do you want the counts to win? Or do you want the grandees to win? Because if you either of those questions with yes, you should really reconsider your choices.
Probably true.
Well then, here are your
The
orders.
king wants authority and army to go up. Military. So if you join forces, bolstering both your armies.
It doesn't actually
it's only
impact
better.
our military.
Victory
Also-
doesn't happen so long as the rebellion. No. retreat.
Oh, also, you will join the rebellion now. Was like,
And just one thing worth pointing out. The factions can actually achieve their scheme while there's a rebellion going on.
Yes.
Yeah,
Unlike me. I can't win while a rebellion is going on.
not
Incredible.
like trade will go up. Well, there's a rebellion.
Well, but the grandees have fulfilled their second stage. They're about to do the third. I'm not gonna get my stability up high enough.
A shame.
Probably.
The whole city holds its breath. I stew in my palace waiting for my treacherous marshal to return, I guess. Finally, he arrives at my throne room looking perfectly composed. That's a first.
Either way, I win. Your Majesty, as you ordered, the chiefs have turned their army around to link up with the grandees.
All according to plan.
Indeed, Your Majesty. Let's hope the plan is sound. It'll all come down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance.
We will prevail.
That's the spirit. Now I really must be going. I have a lot to take care of. Such as...
Over the next 3
finishing
weeks,
my
it becomes clear that the northern army's retreat has given the counts free rein to pillage and plunder the north. Oops. The Portuguese troops settled farms like locusts, taking everything to feed thousands of hungry soldiers. Meanwhile, shops, temples, and manors are plundered, and the stolen loot shipped back to the east.
Hey,
Also, what was that about your scheme?
Hey, I was wrong.
But while the north suffers, the northern forces successfully link up with the grandees. Now that the joint army of the chiefs and grandees rush to meet the counts in open warfare. The cunts. And the winner will either end my reign or preserve it.
I think we'll just stay back.
Mustering an army.
Rebel now.
The eastern border is lined with countless campfires. Pikemen practice their drills, the Khan's troops are gathering in vast numbers.
Look at them all. A wondrous sight, isn't it? Are we ready to march?
No, not yet. We're still mustering our forces, and on that subject... I've considered several proposals to further bolster our army for the trials ahead.
Scheiße.
Yeah. Option C.
No, D! Option D!
Obviously not.
I mean,
Are you even wondering?
if I wanted to be an asshole, I could just turn on sub-only chat, but no, I don't want to be an asshole.
That would be extremely dickish behavior.
Yeah, I
Most
mean,
definitely.
I've lost enough times already.
You've won enough times as well.
You
The
want
Holy
to-
Knights of the Order of the Gilded Knights have recognized the righteousness of our cause, pledged to fight alongside us.
Oh, really? Excellent.
Since the Church officially supports us in this conflict, we persuaded them to join us with very little.
The Holy Knights soon arrive in the eastern camp, riding in gleaming armor atop towering steeds. They are few, but each is worth 20 ordinary soldiers on the fields of battle.
Wow.
I must say, it feels good to have the strength of the ninth god on our side.
Faith, above all.
We ignore everyone else's faith counts.
March of
I
the
did it,
Giants.
it's my
Back in the
fault.
north, Shiva on Zombies is hosting yet another feast at his clan hall.
Fun
Meat is
fact.
being passed around in good measure, and some chiefs are dancing on the tables. That can only mean two things. Really good news, or really bad news.
I think Owen's about to win.
That's the second stage, isn't
No,
it?
second stage.
Stage 3, stability reduction.
No, stay free.
No, there's a choice,
That's
but
easier.
That's right. Hala, pass me the drink, you old lout. I'm drinking until my ancestors feel it. Were those ice giants I saw on my way through your lands? Have you really done it? Your eyes don't deceive you, pal. They'll be marching with us come tomorrow. The gods are God. But what happens after the ice giants march? Acts of my ancestors. I hadn't thought about that part. Someone fetch me another drink. Then assemble the other chiefs. Quickly, damn you.
lower authority. Oh fuck, I'm doomed.
Told ya, told
Nah,
ya.
you will be fine. You will be fine. It will be
Oh,
lower
yeah.
down to 1 if they go with stability.
We
Told
should go
ya.
authority.
I'll tell you.
Definitely.
You have achieved that goal already.
You
It's
already
not
achieved
achieved.
that goal.
It's not
Told
achieved.
ya.
It's gonna
I'm
be
100%
achieved.
I'm
Don't.
100% certain it's not.
I mean, even if it says lower down to 1, that's like not gonna take you
You're
long.
one step away from it.
Fair
That's
enough.
not hard. Unless maybe they beat the counts. Maybe.
There won't be much left of the palace after this, but we'll build a new one. Bigger and fancier, with more bones. More bones!
Ale sloshes all over the floor as Chief Own Zombies teeters on the edge of a bench.
Either way, we'll sort it out when we're done pillaging. For now, let's party! We do need to make sure that the kingdom is sufficiently unstable, don't forget, or they'll unite and repel us, Einsteins or no.
For the... Okay, well, for the final stage of the
Bro.
scheme, the chiefs must lower stability to 1.
Oh man.
Let's see what the
so
grandees need to
difficult.
do for the third stage. Back in the south, Grandee Rakos has met with their
Oh,
co-conspirators once again. Wine is being passed around in good measure, and it seems spirits are high.
We've done it again, my good friends. The peasants are in uproar. Riots are commonplace across the kingdom. I foresee no negative consequences in this. Other than for the king, of course. Indeed. We've even been able to use our current unrest as an excuse to expand our armies. King can't gainsay us now. Praise the ninth, especially useful at a time like this. We'll need to protect ourselves from the counts while we enact the final phase of our plan.
Rakos?
No. Speaking of which, I have 2 proposals for the plan ahead. One way or another, we will push the knaves to turn violent.
Make your choice. Lower all trade or lower all farming.
Ah,
Well, farming is the lowest.
You will, yeah, we
trade
still
is the
need it.
highest.
You will still need to make it lower.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
but
I
it'd
think
probably be
somewhere around
easier to
6
make
to
the
4.
farming lower. It should be easier to make the farming lower, I think.
I don't know.
Well, Pollock, you're the last.
We'll
I mean, it's. Oh, sorry. It's already been
Usually
decided.
get-
Anyone's game at this point.
We usually get, minus farming stuff. Diabolical! Why, you might even call it evil. Nay, it's for their own good. When you think about it, everyone will be better off with me on the throne. No.
Yeah, this. Maybe you shouldn't be
With
fighting in
this
war.
final push, we will ensure the king soon has more than one revolt on his hands. Yes, and once he's forced to sue for peace, I'll be right there ready to step in and negotiate.
For the final stage of this scheme, the grandees must lower all regions' combined farming to 7 or less.
I wasn't that
No,
far
it's
off.
only 2 points.
Well, we're gonna keep our
I
points.
am so fucked.
Obviously.
Okay, let's just do that first. Let's see if I die. A month ago, battle was averted, but that battle cannot be postponed forever. The chiefs and grandees all... Oh, sorry.
The chiefs and grandees are all that stands between the counts and the capital. A final battle deciding the fate of the kingdom, I'll send word to the grandees that it's time to strike. I can only hope they listen to our orders, your majesty.
Remember... If
Well,
you
it's
don't
kind of
choose
important.
this, if you don't choose the A, then the cans will most likely win. Just saying.
Hey,
Fine.
I like 30% chance.
I like these
XCOM
odds.
has been...
We're about to get XCOM'd, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We're gonna
We'll
lose.
see.
I told you we're gonna lose.
Yes,
We have to vote.
XCOM'd. Hard XCOM'd.
we got this counts.
This is a whole
Scam.
new level of XCOM.
Revenge for my father.
When she finally returns, it's not in the manner I had hoped. He's carried into my room, throne room on a stretcher, coughing weakly. His torso is covered in blood-soaked bandages. And I'm Faboff. What happened to you?
The Counts attacked me. Wait. I'm on their side. Wait, what the hell is going on? It's nothing. Just let me make my report. We caught the Counts in a classic pincer movement. The Grandees attacked from one side and the Chiefs charged in from the other. But the Counts had occupied a highly defensible hilltop. They had the high ground! In my arrogance, I thought combined forces were enough. But they prepared a few surprises of their own. Hidden archers, burning oil, anti-tank landmine, anti-tank guns, T-34, 76,
Javelins.
a feigned retreat that suddenly turned back around and hit us where we had turned. They pulled out all the stops. It was a slaughter. All I can remember is blood and screams. So much death. When they found me, I was under a pile of corpses with 6 arrows in me. They say it's a miracle I survived it all. Wait, why were my men shooting at me?
How could this happen?
I'm truly sorry that I failed you. If we want to see the year's end, we must build up fortifications, stockpile food, train up a citizens' militia. The Counts will be hampered outside the city walls in a matter of weeks. It's time to pray to the Ninth, Your Majesty, because apart from him, we're on our own.
Oh, what? Wait, what?
See?
Oh, God.
Wow.
I'm so
Wow.
dead. Captured loyalist.
More.
Good news, Derpscat. In my latest sortie, I captured a key leader of the Loyalist forces. Owen, how's your time?
Oh. Give me one. A scourge on you, Zenakov Nod. You boxy snow gosser. Release me at once.
Someone gag our guest. I'm tired of listening to his wittering. That's better. Now we can hear ourselves think. So, Derpscat, what should we do with our prize? Let's see.
Ooh.
Option
As-
A is out of the question.
Yes, most definitely. Mm,
Let's believe in the heart of the spleen, I suppose.
You're gonna reduce stability, boys.
That's not the heart of the spleen. I mean, if we already RNG'd it once, we're gonna RNG it twice, right?
it worked well for us before.
We have the
Won at
deer
30%.
park. We have the deer park. That should make it all the better.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
He's gone.
Oh. Okay, well then let's take a short break.
A short break then.
In the middle of a civil war.
Yes, and for the stream we will be right back. In the meantime, enjoy some music.
Nay, nay, where is your honor, you dogs? I am a prisoner and a noble.
Well, you know, that little document known as the Geneva Convention hasn't been invented yet.
Yes.
Chief on Zombies is dragged away and handed over to an expert interrogator who asks very pointed questions. But before Chief on Zombies... Wait a second? Hold up! Okay, well, before Chief on Zombies, the first, expires, he gives up some most useful information about northern troop movements, and now he's dead.
Ow.
Yes.
And we welcome on Zombies, the second.
Clean up the cards did its job.
Oh, fuck all of you.
Faith in the throne.
Information which the
Here's retribution.
cunts put to good use, ambushing a column of soldiers and slaughtering them to a man. Word of Chief on Zombies, Owen Zombies. Poor treatment soon spreads back to the north. This only serves to draw the chiefs closer to the king. I am so fucked.
You are. It's just a question of who will win.
My money is on the cunts.
Your Majesty, a terrible sickness is spreading among my troops in the north.
What can we do about it?
If we let the disease run its course, we will have lost a lot of troops. We can't afford to lose. But I'm not sure how much we can do. Perhaps the council can see a way forward?
Come on, make me die. Make me die quicker. Let me fail another check.
Throne.
Oh.
We have a newcomer, apparently.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
No one is voting, by the way.
Sorry.
You can certainly join. Just be advised that the game will most likely end very soon.
Quite.
As one faction is currently working on their third stage. Two factions are working on their third stage, and the third faction rebelled and has 4 out of 5 victory points. So yeah, most likely dead.
Most definitely dead. It's just a question of who.
We shall send medical doctors.
I know how to remedy this sickness, Your Majesty. It's a simple
Wait.
remedy. Garlic,
I remember this
wood,
guy.
The spleen of goat. Oh, and we mustn't forget
Spleen,
leeches.
not a spleen!
Lots of leeches.
The
Of course,
spleen!
gathering enough ingredients to treat the whole army doesn't come cheap.
At great expense, I sent the greediest doctors from Cray University out to the north to hopefully cure my troops. Hopefully that. Oh, what?
Oh,
What?
Even more stress.
Oh my.
The doctors
They
get
were.
to work with their leeches and
Oh.
bizarre concoctions. Some of my soldiers die, some survive. All in all, though, it appears to be working. I still.
What?
We
Fuck
started
all of
the
that.
rebellion
Success
on
is
the back-
-1.
back foot. We had no military. We had not an average military.
What? There's
All
an
of a
even auction?
sudden-
Yeah, go fuck me. Go fuck me harder or something.
I
Build
think
a
we need
prison.
Deer Park.
Build a prison.
Kind of feel sad. I honestly feel sad.
I mean, build a prison in a deer park. Go on.
Do the smart choice.
We could have voted for one. Why do you all spend so much money?
I'm sorry.
Rockos, you want to
Dying.
spend your money on the deer park?
Do I?
Of course.
Yes,
these were
you want to
still
bring
rich.
farming down.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
Grandies are the acting
Where are
patricians.
they?
Yeah, I'm not
No.
paying 2,000 for that.
There's only
Too
3
late.
people who have money.
Oh, the snipe.
That was
Scheiße,
fine.
Jonge
That
Nathan.
was insane. I
Wait,
mean,
shit.
That's good. I mean, not farming
Not
wise,
good,
but
but not bad.
good stability wise.
Not great, not terrible.
That's
Absolutely.
pretty good.
Not great, not terrible.
We just need one more victory point.
Are you shitting me?
How many more diseases can we get?
Besieged, a deadly disease.
Another
and Captain
siege,
Starved.
another famine.
The cunts march through the Crown lands, pillaging and burning. The roads are heaving with refugees and corpses clog the rivers. Now the capital is surrounded. I stand on the ramparts of my palace, staring out in dismay at the army camp stretching for miles outside the city walls.
Get down from there, Your Majesty. They get lucky with a crossbow bolt.
What are we supposed to do?
The chiefs and the grandees are still out there, Your Majesty.
With what military?
The combined
Or
army may have
chicken.
been defeated by the rebels in the last battle, but they'll be gathering reinforcements and calling on their reserves. I hope they get here in time.
Well, the ninth god will decide our fate. As I finish my sentence, an immense trebuchet hurls a 10-ton boulder toward the capital. It crashes into a nearby clock tower, smashing it to smithereens.
Is it the Liberation Square clock tower? Like I said, Your Majesty, you better get inside.
How did the chiefs lose 5 military? I don't know, ask the fucking RNG!
They lost 5 military because,
Religion.
Illness.
religion.
And there are
Religious reasons.
Religion,
A
mostly.
deadly disease.
Yeah.
Can I please
Mostly
die?
religious reasons. The bad news.
Spymaster?
Oh,
Faster.
Your Majesty, I have good and bad news. Which would you like first?
The bad news.
There's an outbreak of a rare disease called Timian's pox inside the city walls. Civilians are dying by the hundred, and it'll spread to our garrison if we're not careful.
And the good news?
I have a plan for how we can use this
Oh, I know what it's gonna be.
disease against our enemies.
A
After
war
all,
crime.
they're but a stone throw from our walls these days.
Okay, let's go commit a war crime. Go on.
Timian's pox is spread by close contact to infected individuals as well through rats and fleas. It would be a trivial matter to spread such a disease to the traitors outside our walls.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Devious and despicable. I love it.
I knew you.
Fuck everything.
This is a mess.
Alright.
That's a weird number.
That's a really weird
Some very
number.
weird numbers.
What the hell? How did the
56.
game get that number?
Same with the treasure though, 14.
Things happen to the treasury.
A lot of
Fuck
things
it.
happened. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, the nobles focus on protecting them. They can die from this.
Yes, everybody
Yeah.
can die, including the king.
Yes.
Well, I guess we're gonna be spreading Timian's pox to the besiegers. Well,
Yes.
With little luck.
Well, we already failed at 90%.
No
With any
XCOM.
luck though.
We shall see. The spleen of the cards.
my spymaster arranges an elaborate
Yes,
ruse
good
involving
card, yeah.
infected soldiers getting captured by the enemy. I await the results. Unfortunately, the cunts respond to the threat quickly, quarantining sections of their camp and stamping out the disease before it can spread, but you still lose 1 military at least.
Oh my. you guys
Worse,
have
the plot is
divided
swiftly
four.
uncovered when the captured soldiers are interrogated. Peasants and nobles alike soon condemn my tactics all across the east, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, my lord. What the hell?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Well, hey, Pollard! Hey, Owen, you've won!
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the disease spreads rapidly within the walls, though not uncontrollably so.
Maybe-
Many people
maybe
die,
we
but the
should
pox
go
is
for
contained mostly to certain districts. Most importantly, the nobles, and the rebels, are unaffected. The siege continues much as it did before. Oh, fuck.
maybe
Okay,
we
well, the
should
capital's starving. Let's see if I can get a
go for
stability
the
from this,
thing.
or if I lose
Perhaps you
one.
might get a stability
Please,
of
please,
zero.
please,
I mean, I will most likely
Steve.
lose the stability here.
Your Majesty, given the wretched state of the kingdom's farms, we couldn't stockpile enough food before the siege. Now everyone is starving.
Is there anything I can do?
Remember,
Empty
call
bellies
for
make
unity.
empty heads, Your Majesty. The peasants may rise up in a mad revolt if you starve for much longer. Right now, that would be disastrous. We need to find a way to feed the people, or at least prevent them from rising up against you.
Well, I'm gonna put a call for unity in. Gentlemen, if you don't want Owen to win, all vote for the same option.
And
It's
not for
this
C.
or the cunts. You know, it's this or the cunts.
I
Which
would
do you
want-
want to
I would
win?
sooner want cunts to win.
How dare you?
So,
I'll
make
make-
I will-
make
I
your
will
choice.
judge
Okay,
you
you're gonna be
instead.
voting B. Start the vote. Everyone vote for the same thing unless you want the Chiefs to win.
B.
Also,
everyone.
Ruckers, you need to...
Redo it.
Yep.
Oh,
Vote D, boys, vote D.
Was it D? Never mind.
I mean, it does seem like Polak wants... No, okay, we are voting D, I guess.
Oh, yeah, actually does.
No, one of
matter.
the chiefs
But doesn't
is
matter.
univowing.
We want military to go to 0 everywhere.
And so it has happened.
Ruckers? Still
I'm
need to-
sorry. No, go for it. Go.
Continue, it won't change anything.
Continue.
Yeah, it literally won't change.
Yeah, I just wanted to be sure.
It's fine.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you are.
You're good.
Let them eat horses. Oh, they're not dead anyway.
And you
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the Viox. We are on the Discord server. Link is invite is pinned in the chat. If you want to voice yourself and have access to a special,
channel that doesn't really matter at this point since it's all down to luck.
pretty much,
Yeah.
you can join. Well done.
Really?
Another chief, go ahead. Well, the only chief we have.
Get your hands off my beautiful horses. If we're to win this thing, we need cavalry.
Too bad, bitch. You heard me. Too bad, bitch.
Bah! We should let the peasants starve. Then they'd stop getting in
sorry.
the way all the time.
Despite Ziviox objections, I order the butchery of every horse in the capital. For the next month, the peasants will be living off tough strips of salted horse jerky. Not great, but better than nothing. I mean, we are just
great,
scraping the
terrible.
barrel at this point.
Not
Well done.
terrible.
Let's die. Oh, hey.
Axe.
Yeah, taxes.
Wait a second. Wait a
It's
second.
Yeah.
already our
We're
third
rebelling.
war, just stop it.
Why can't I text you?
Because we're rebelling.
We're already our third war.
Ach,
Just stop with the
scheiß auf.
taxations already.
Scheiß auf euch.
Chiefs looks like they like someone else more.
Oh, well, I'm dead. Because there's only a single
yeah.
event.
Oh.
And victory.
Another
I
dawn
don't think
breaks.
I'll
The
take
great, the filthy army of the Eastern cunts sprawls outside my city walls. For the last 3 weeks, they have tried to fight their way in. Cadia stands. Noted.
Stands.
The siege drags on, and our food supplies are dwindling. The streets outside my palace explode in daily riots as the citizens demand to be fed. As my marshal departs to organize the defenses, glass breaks and soldiers howl outside the palace.
Your Majesty, there's a baying mob outside. They claim that you're conspiring with the invader.
Why would they think that?
On account of your wife's heritage, Your Majesty.
Oh, my lord.
Kill her.
They're demanding you lock her up in the dungeon until the siege is over. She has given you a son, so, you know, you don't need her anymore, right?
Wow.
Well then,
Kill her.
escort my wife to the dungeon.
Yes, my liege.
Zanoga, what do you thought was your daughter?
All things must
Yes.
crumble to dust. Walls, trust, a marriage.
Wait, wasn't it? Oh, whatever.
I'm sorry, but it must be done. When they hear that my wife has been locked up, the mob dissipates. Satisfied, I sit on my throne and brood. Make her sit on a stone in the river. As the evening draws in, horns blast outside the city walls. The cants, man, are mounting a final attack. Wait, I get to live another season?
Yes, you get
Yes.
another season.
Might be another single event season.
It will be single event season.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, I can still. Wow, I can still do something.
Well,
And I'm dead.
grim dawn.
The sun rises on the city in turmoil. The cunts began their assault last night, and I've heard nothing outside but screams and howls and the clash of blades since. Half of the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. I haven't seen my marshal since the night before. Perhaps he's already dead. My honor guard are in the streets outside the palace, building a barricade and organizing large ditch defenses. Vital work, but I'm vulnerable without them by my side. The royal court is empty except for me and my son. Cradled in the arms of his nanny, his crying is giving me a headache. I wait and stew. Outside the screams and clashes get louder. Finally my spy master arrives, out of breath, her face stained by smoke and blood.
They'll be here any moment, your majesty. You must saddle your horse and escape the city. I know of a secret passage.
I may not already commit a war crime, so show me where to go. I follow the spy master down. Hmm?
Nothing.
I follow the spy master down through a hidden trapdoor behind my throne. Then he accompanies me, still holding my son in her arms.
The capital is lost, but you can get it back. The Grandies have agreed to shelter you while you plot your revenge.
That's
Understandable.
at least some people pretend to be loyal. After crawling down a secret tunnel for what feels like hours, I spill out into a leafy courtyard. 3 horses are waiting. As I saddle them up, I hear a wet thud behind me, followed by the sound of something rolling across the floor. I shall turn around. My spy master is dead. Whatever. Her head is missing. Count Zanok himself stands over the body, flanked by a dozen soldiers. Their long swords stained red.
Never liked her. Ideas above her station.
Melanie runs off, still clutching my son in her arms. At least that's a ray of hope. Even if I die now, my heir still lives. Get it over with already.
As you wish.
With a triumphant smirk, Count Zanok makes a sharp gesture. The eastern soldiers step forward, swords at the ready.
People say the counts are ruthless, but we're not without mercy. For example, I'll make sure your death is swift.
I mean, Friedrich Wilhelm III is gonna die a coward. Turn and run.
Oh, wow.
I'm caught before I can make 10 steps! Instead of killing me, the soldiers seize me and drag me back towards the palace. My ordeal isn't over. After rotting in my own dungeon, I march out onto a public platform, jeered at by thousands of peasants. I cringe under a barrage of rotten fruit and fresh dung. Count Zanok sits in the front row, grinning. The rebels have won. The capital has been taken. I'm a former king.
Happens.
Hmm.
Oh well, I guess we have a new king.
The executioner waits silently, holding an axe bigger than you. Me. If I have any last words, now's the time. Everything I did... Ah, fuck this, I'm not gonna say anything. I placed my head on the block and I...
Wait a minute. Didn't we have those fancy execution machines?
Exactly.
Yeah, we-
mine
we-
is not being used.
Yeah, well,
We
you
only
condemned... I guess you guys condemned them because we used the very first one to murder someone's father?
Back
Oh,
to start.
yeah. Murder the
Fair
inventor.
point.
Yeah, he
Fair
never
point.
did get accepted.
Wait, I suddenly turned out much better last words. I turned to the executioner to tell him about the axe is already falling. Thunk! My head bounces into Zanok's lap, and my reign comes to a gruesome end. Well, I guess I
Did
couldn't...
it! We did it!
Well... I guess it wasn't meant to be that I win 3 times in a row.
Alright.
This was
Oh.
extremely
That was so
RNG and
fucking
touch and
close.
go. This was
Yeah.
extreme and the edge of victory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately plotting against the usurper. That's me.
Having lost to rebellious cunts, King Friedrich Wilhelm III was dragged out of the palace and decapitated in the city square. As a reward for staying loyal to the king, the top chiefs were beheaded. In public, the survivors swore loyalty to the new regime. In private, they swore vengeance. After losing the civil war, the grandees retreated to within their borders and immediately began plotting against the usurper. The cunts launched a rebellion that toppled the king and devastated the kingdom. In the aftermath, nobody could stop them from taking the throne, and Vitalia was crowned to half-hearted cheers from the traumatized common folk. So, I'm dead. It was also a long game, 4 years. Longer than usual.
That was quite long. Victory for the Emperor.
My successor is Vitalia.
For the Empire.
The wealthiest noble is Bolak. And the poorest is all the people that have 0. It's more than 1, I'm fairly certain.
Yes.
It's not the chiefs
Yeah.
and the counts.
Well, faith is still extreme.
Yeah, I should have gone for a 5 victory. But,
It didn't really matter in the end.
I mean,
Yeah, it
I'm
did
fairly certain that if I would have gone for 5 victory, I would have probably won pretty quickly, but that's boring.
You wouldn't have
though.
won.
You didn't even get started on the victory path.
Yeah.
They just
Um,
talked about it first, and then we rebelled.
Yeah, that was the... Yeah.
I pledge you
Well
one.
then,
This is good one.
I offer you the choice now. Do we continue?
Fresh one.
Fresh one?
Fresh.
Okay.
Fresh
Three
one?
Yeah.
times.
Why?
It's already 3 times. That's quite a bit.
It's only 3 times.
Yeah, but the kingdom is pretty
Or
much
alternatively, we can archive
gone.
this.
Wait, would I stay as the second if we go again?
No.
Yeah.
No.
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 If we
I know.
continue, yes.
Play
but
next
if
generation.
that's the one, then no.
Hmm. Then let's do a new one.
How about we just archive this, launch a new dynasty. When we get bored with that, we'll launch this one.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, once again, thank you very much for watching and joining in to all the new peeps. I hope you've had fun. I had for the most part,
Until the end.
as always. I mean, I would really love if they would give you statistics in this game. But I'm fairly certain I've lost more than I've won.
Probably.
It's only
It's a
natural.
good win streak, though.
I mean, it was a 2-win streak. I think I've... No, it was the
makes only
first...
sense
I,
that
I think that was the
stopped.
first time I managed to win back-to-back, but... It was still like, not the cleanest things I did, but
Actually,
whatever.
that is the second time you won back to... No, wait, that's the first. You're correct.
I'm not sure, that's the
I
thing.
misinterpreted. No, that's definitely the first. The thing that I was thinking of actually wasn't a victory at first.
No, I lost and then... I won as the usurper with the grandees as loyalists.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That was the previous house. Yeah. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had fun.
Welcome. Right. I need to
And
get back to map game.
see you again next week. Good night.
Good night.
Do not mind
Good
the
night.
Night.